2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And guys, welcome back to another edition of Unprofessional Reseller Live, guys, on this beautiful Saturday night here in Cleveland. And I don't know for sure how your Saturday nights are in your areas, guys. But hopefully you guys are doing great today on this another beautiful weekend in the summer in June. And happy June 1st. Finally, June has arrived, my birthday month. So I'm happy about that at least. And welcome everyone. Today we got very special guest, guys, Chris, Eazy Pickenz. Hey, Chris, hopefully I'll pronounce your YouTube name correctly, man. Eazy Pickenz.
That's right. That's right. You got it.
With my pronunciation, guys, and my accent, it usually takes me 10,000 years to learn. So I apologize. I apologize in advance, guys, if I mispronounce something. But we're welcoming Chris today, guys. Special guest from California, guys. Right. And I really appreciate everyone in advance who will be lurking also today and watching our live and participating in our live in advance. So I don't forget in the end because, guys, I always forget stuff and always behind. And we got another special guest, beautiful Lisa, also joined us today for the first time in 10 years, guys. So Lisa, we appreciate you stopping by today again to help us out.
Well, golly, gee willikers, thanks.
So we got a very good guest today, and me too, guys. And also, guys, I wanted to mention something. Today, guys, we're gonna have another guest who is gonna be appearing a little bit, but a little bit later. I'll show him to you later, guys. So let me say hello to some people who
you got a new toy. You got a new toy.
I got all types of toys constantly, not adult toys, regular ones, guys. So
good backpedal, good backpedal. I saw
we're not gonna shame anything today, guys. We're gonna be very polite again, very professional as usual. So we would like to thank all of you guys to going through with us. It's not an easy task, guys. Believe me. If I would be watching this live, guys, I would be rather probably walking my cat outside instead of watching this live. But we really appreciate you guys for always be helping us, supporting us, sending us super chats, guys. We really appreciate you all. I know that it's difficult nowadays to even send us super chats, guys, and I really feel better about it later on, but it is what it is, guys, and I really appreciate it. So we got Wolfman's Goodies in the house who came earlier today, like 10 hours ago. Chad, stopping by. Chad, thanks for stopping by, man. We're probably not gonna see you today again. No, Chad is gonna go to help his mom, I know for sure. So Chad, welcome. We got Larry in the house. Todd in the house, who kind of, his wife calls him Larry, but we call him Todd, silver hair stacker. Todd, welcome. Appreciate you stopping by, man. Todd is always supporting us. Like, I don't know how he does it. Guys, I don't even know how you're doing this. I mean, Lisa is beautiful. I'm not that pretty at all. Chris is actually good looking.
You're adorable,
guys, I don't know, guys. I'm probably going to suspend myself from this live. Doing it wrong. Jeremy in the house. Jeremy, welcome. We got Keith in the house. Keith, welcome. Beautiful Nicole in the house. Nicole Lopresto. Nicole had a birthday recently, guys, from our Marco Polo group. Nicole, once again, happy birthday. I know it's already been 3 days. No, 2 days. But still happy birthday. I know you celebrated very good. Maya Koyama in the house. Maya, welcome. Who that? Reselling with Woody in the house. Woody is cutting his grass right now outside in Oklahoma. Woody, welcome. Woody, stay safe. If you see tornadoes, man, in Oklahoma, run away as far as you can to Ohio.
Yeah, because it's safer in Ohio from tornadoes. Really?
Just, Woody, if you see tornadoes in Oklahoma, man, just run away. Just move out of the state, man. It's gonna be better for you. Believe me. Move to. You're not gonna have any tornadoes.
Already?
Oh. Phil 5 Dime in the house.
Hello. That's some easy pickings today for sure.
And Chris, how is it going? How easy are the pickings? Phil, it's not that easy, man. Again, as usual, I'm struggling. Like in 19, Michelle in the house. Hello, Roman, Chris, and Lisa. Ken's Escape Promo in the house. And guys, just right now, since Ken's Escape Promo is here, here's our new friend. Guys, this is actually something that helps my store. This is Mr. Bill, guys. Say hello to Mr. Bill, guys. He made an appearance finally on the live. Hello. He says, hello, everyone. I would like to help you all sell your stuff. I'm your selling genie. So, guys, Mr. Bill,
Oh,
Mr. Bill. Ken, welcome. Appreciate you stopping by, man. Ken, we're gonna have Mr. Bill joining us today, also helping us out a little bit with our
that's
sale.
got to be a clip, Roman.
Be picking in the house. Hello, y'all. Disgruntled Octopus in the house. Disgruntled Octopus, actually, guys, has been putting out a lot of great content on YouTube. I've noticed. And Octopus, actually, guys, is becoming more powerful now. So he's not anymore like a sea type of animal. He's also on the land. So he's becoming more powerful nowadays. So I don't know if Octopus can survive on the land. We got thanks so much from Nicole. Here's Lisa saying, howdy y'all. Glad everyone has come by willingly again. Yes, thanks Lisa for stopping by also.
Willingly.
We got Mark, thanks for super chat. Mark, sarcastic storage stacker. Seen more unprofessional lives than this one. Mark's life with Glenn and Joy, in my opinion, is the most professional actually life on YouTube. And very, very actually informational, guys. So check them out because I'll be putting links as usual in the chat later. So hang out for that, guys. Hopefully everyone can stay around and not leave us because I'm gonna be talking to myself. See, there you go. Oh no! Feel free to get them. Yes, by the way, guys, thanks to Corey and Teresa, I won my Magic 8 Ball, which I kind of tried to ask some questions, guys, and it still kind of didn't answer to me anything because it saw me and decided screw him, and I'm not gonna answer anything. But Corey, Teresa, Ken, Reseller Clickbait Podcast, appreciate you guys for sending me this 8 Ball. Hopefully, it's gonna help me sell something, even though Mr. Bill didn't agree with that. He was looking at it. It's kind of weird looking, so I don't know. So we got Lisa again. See, there you go. There's Ken. And there is Disgruntled. Hey, Lisa, hope you're well. Here's Mark. Thank you, Roman. And here's Lisa. Say hello to see. Hey there, Michelle. And Major Win in the house. Doug and Rob. By the way, Doug and Rob, please check your Instagram, guys. I sent you a message. See, nowadays, guys, I have to tell everyone because I don't read Instagram myself. So if you guys have time, guys, I have sent you a message. So let me know, guys. You're going to read it maybe today, tomorrow, anytime, let us know. And Mr. Bill can confirm. And Devon Short in the house. Devon, welcome. And we're going to I'm going to try to catch up, guys. So, guys, I'm going to put Chris's channel in the chat right now, guys. Eazy Pickenz. So please subscribe to his channel. He got right now, guys, he got like 400, not like, but he got 476 subscribers, guys. So let's get him to 1,000 today, if possible. So we can celebrate today with Chris in the house on our live. So here's Chris's channel, Eazy Pickenz. So please, guys, subscribe to his channel, follow him on Instagram. Great guy, very, very good content, guys. Also, member of, I'm gonna put their link also in the chat, guys. Member of Reseller Locker Room Podcast with Ben, who never gets young. So let's put Reseller Locker Room Podcast channel in, guys. So subscribe to them. Because our Locker Room, guys, Ben said if you're not going to subscribe, he's going to stop by from Tennessee and he will make you subscribe. So I don't want that to happen, guys.
Ben lurking?
Because Ben is like, in reality, guys, Ben is about 15 years old, but he tells everyone he's 87 or 89. So I don't know what's up. He's like a body snatcher. Guys,
can we cut him open and count the rings?
So Locker Room, guys, subscribe to Locker Room. I put the link in the chat for the Locker Room for Chris. And let's say hello to everyone else. Here's Wolfman's Goodies, Chad. Chad, welcome. We can say to that right now officially. Because you were here like yesterday, man. So we appreciate it. Okay, Chris, I'm your newest subscriber. See, there you go, Chris.
Oh, man, thank you.
Original Gangster Todd subscribe to you. So that's a good thing, man. That's actually, you're on your way, man. Now you're on your way.
If you don't like it, just unsubscribe. It's cool.
But, man, Todd and his desk, man, it took them about 10 years to subscribe to my channel. So they subscribe to you much faster. So that's a good thing.
Always talking about Todd and his magic wood. You have way too much of a fascination.
Yeah, Todd and his magic wood always is a good thing for our community. So we're not gonna, talk about his wood a lot, but if we can, we're gonna kind of mention it later on. So Chris, Welcome, man. We appreciate you joining us on our unprofessional and sometimes very like uniquely professional life.
Yeah,
So
thanks for having me, man.
yeah, so Chris, tell everyone about yourself because I'm pretty sure people already, most of them who gonna be here watched your content, and they have seen you on Reseller Locker Room. Even though Ben kind of started saying that you not a member yet of the locker room, you have to prove yourself.
Oh,
So,
what?
Oh,
That's too funny. Don't get
but
him started
anyway,
on that.
man, Ben is like Ben is testing you, man. He's not gonna like that you became a member yet. So he has to have a draft, man. You know, it's like in any sport, like locker room, it's sports related. So you're gonna have to have some kind of draft. So he said it's gonna be between possibly someone else on YouTube and you. So I don't know. So I don't know, man.
I think I'm going through the initiation process right now.
Man, you're gonna have to start doing something. You have to prove yourself to stay on a podcast. I don't know, man. But anyway,
I'm a part-time reseller. I work full-time during the day. I'm a systems engineer for a company that does I can't even think. Revenue software control. That's how much I like my full-time job. I can't even remember it.
yeah, right.
Anyway, I focus on reselling. You know, I love reselling. I've been doing it for about 3 years now, and I'm just trying to gain momentum, man. I would love to go full-time. I'm not quite there yet, but I'm having a blast, man. I'm having a good time. I started a YouTube channel in like I think October of last year, November, something like that. And I was just to do what sold. I wanted to show everybody what I was selling, man. I was so excited. You know, my family and friends were tired of hearing about it. I could tell every time I tell them that they weren't excited anymore. So I'm like, all right, I'm gonna show the world what I'm selling. You know, I gotta have an outlet. And so now I kind of got that out of my system. Now I'm starting to shift towards the Pickenz videos. I got my wife involved. She's starting to follow me around with the camera, and starting to get a better response to doing that from my viewers, or from the YouTube public, basically. And but yeah, man, I'm just having a good time out here. You know, I'm married, got 2 kids, young kids. They're one just turned 7 and one's 4, 2 daughters. And yeah, man, full schedule, dude. Working, kids, reselling, YouTube. I mean, what else can I add, right?
man, that's beautiful. That's what you need, man. That's actually great, man, that you have such a great family. And by the way, Chris, since you said you have already 2 daughters, man, one of my friends, he actually also had 2 daughters. And then he was like contemplating, should I have a third child? I want to have a boy. And eventually, man, what happened was I went to his baby reveal party, like at his house, and his wife decided to make him like a present, like, so she didn't tell him. I mean, they didn't know like specifically who is it
Like
gonna
a
have.
gender reveal.
Yeah, gender reveal, exactly. I forget the names, guys, so I apologize. So she didn't tell him, and he invited all his friends. I was there, and all the family, and then they put up a piñata with like colors, like what type of color? Usually pink is a girl, and I think blue is a boy, right? I don't remember like specific colors, but anyway, he wanted a boy so much, man. He was like getting drunk. He was like happy going around. Maybe I'll have a boy. And then finally the time came to reveal gender. So he hits the piñata, and all the pink paper started flying. Man, he had tears in his eyes because it's gonna be a third girl. So he's 3, and then she was born, and I mean it is what it is. But so he's a proud father, man, of 3 beautiful girls, man. See, there you go.
Yeah, I wouldn't change anything either, man. But you know, I can't help but say that before my youngest daughter was born, I was wanting a boy, you know, obviously, and I had tears coming out of my eyes too. But I love her to death. Would never change anything. But yeah, I can relate to that story, man. I can feel for that guy.
Man, yeah. Now he's like always like when he goes to some kind of party, because his wife and 3 of his daughters, man, he's like, man, I want to go watch some kind of game. I got all the women in the house.
Yeah, I grew up like that, man. I grew up with 2 sisters and my mom, man. My dad wasn't around, and yeah. Now I'm going through it again. I got my wife and 2 girls in the house.
Man, but it's cool, man. It's funny. It's sometimes you like, you know, you kind of contemplating on things like you want, but I mean, it is what it is. It's still like God gives you children. That's already good. So that's
100%, dude. 100%. It's amazing. It's freaking amazing.
Yeah, God blesses you with that stuff. So I mean, it is great, and it is what it is.
100%.
We got Reselling with Woody saying he's getting hazed. See, Woody is probably thinking you're getting hazed by Ben on the locker room, man.
Yeah, you
and
think?
Shane and Alex, I don't know, man. You're like in one of those universities, man, like a freshman.
That's all right. I can take it, man. I can take it.
Yeah, there you go. Chris has an awesome channel, Reselling with Woody.
Thanks, Woody.
Reselling with Woody, guys, also a great channel, by the way. I'm gonna be putting channels in. We got Mike in the house, the crazy car. Mike, welcome. I'm blessed with my son. Divana saying that's great. Girl or boy, both are awesome. Exactly, be picking. That's cool. That's always a blessing, guys, to have children all together. It's a big blessing. So, Chris, how did you come up with that Easy Pickens? Was that a really Easy Pickens type of situation for you to name your channel Easy Pickens?
I don't know how I really came up with it. It popped up one day. I was talking about it. I had been kicking a couple different names around, and everybody I told that name to, they're like, "Oh yeah, I like that one." So ended up doing that, and then the logo comes from when I started the channel. I had a '64 Pontiac Grand Prix, and for anybody that doesn't know that grill, that's a shot of the grill. My emblem was like a shot of the grill instead of GP. I changed it to EP, but yeah.
That's cool. Yeah, it's interesting because I was looking at it like and like wondering what kind of car is it, because it was like looked like some kind of racing car.
Yeah, if you watch my video till the end, my end screen has a '64 Grand Prix on it.
Yeah, so that's guys. See, the good thing Chris reminded me to watch something till the end, which never happens, guys. But sometimes it is what it is, guys. So it's always good to actually know something.
Uh-oh.
Already.
Come on back, Roman. Come back, buddy.
So how was it difficult for you to start YouTube? Like, did you originally? Guys, sorry, we got all types of issues again today. Spectrum called me today, and Mr. Bill said that our internet will keep going off today, guys. I don't think
Mr. Bill has a Russian accent. I love it.
Yeah, he got some kind of. And Mr. Bill is not like Mr. Bill. Oh, there you go.
I knew that's who owned Spectrum.
Yeah, finally found his button, guys. There you go. Look.
You've been looking for the button. I heard bottom. Anybody else? You finally found Mr. Bill's bottom?
Yes, I found the bottom of Mr. Bill. For Mr. Bill's bottom. So, Chris, when you gonna make a mascot like that? Chris, tell us. When you gonna make your own mascot? How come there is Mr. Bill, there is Animan, there is like bunch of different mascots, and you don't have one?
I haven't found one yet. I haven't thought of a good one yet, but as soon as I do, man, you'll be the first one I'll show it to.
Man, I appreciate it. No, show it to Ben, man, because Ben told me if you're gonna show it to someone else in the community, man, that's it. He's not
gonna get jealous, man.
Yeah, he's gonna have to make
run everything past Ben. You gotta get that.
Sorry, Ben. Ben, if you're lurking, man, God bless you, man. Ben is like a funny guy, guys, because he's always trying his best, screaming, throwing his markers, pens. He's like hitting with the pens, throwing pens around. Guys, I know that it's difficult to run a podcast with 10,000 people. So Ben, we appreciate you in the community, man. So if you're listening, keep doing great job, man. We know like that eventually your channel will get 1 million subs. So Chris, tell him if you see him next time, man, on a podcast, if he's gonna complain saying Roman was saying bullshit on his live. He was blaming me for everything, and now I'm gonna make fun of him on our podcast. I'm gonna take the screwdriver instead of my marker, and I'll show him something.
Ooh, you get a screwdriver. Dang, Roman, you got him angry.
My next child hoping for a Boston Terrier. That's actually that's a good dog, man. I like those actually. Terriers are great dogs. Here's the crazy card. I recently got a great grandson. Congratulations, awesome. Mark. That's great, man. God bless you, man. Chris, have you had any good sales this week from Woody? Chris, let us know, man. What kind of good sales you had?
Yeah, I had some good sales, man. If they all run together, I'm going to have to pull it up here, man, so I don't lie to you guys here. Let's see.
Let's pull up all the sales from the chat, guys. Let us know in the chat what was your best sales this week, guys. Please let us know, because we are wondering what kind of sales everyone has. So we're going to be happy again. Let us know, Chris, because people are actually coming in just to see what you sold.
So I just sold this decanter set. It's like an antique decanter set. It's like it's kind of like a speakeasy decanter set. So it has 3 decanters in it. It's a wooden like console set, and it opens up, and put whatever in there, but then it has a little secret drawer for your cards and everything. Anyway, I paid like $38 for it about 6 months ago, and it's antique. It made like in England. I had it listed for like $350, and somebody offered me $314 for it. So yeah, took that offer. So that was a great come up, man. I've been sitting around for a while, and I've been lowballed a bunch of times on it. I was like, no, this is too cool to let go for a low price, you know. And so yeah, $37.50 into a over $300 sale. So that was pretty cool.
We like those, man. We like anything that sells over $1.
Yeah, actually, the last 4 days have been pretty awesome. You know, I had some pretty big sales. Like last week was kind of dismal, but this week I had like 3 days in a row that were just hitting boom, boom, boom. So that was pretty cool.
Man, see, guys, eBay is on fire. So all those complainers about slow sales, there you go again, guys. We discuss it every week, guys. That eBay sales are constantly on fire. You know, we don't know what's happening over there, guys, but it is what it is. It always depends. We spoke with Chris before we went live, and it always depends on specifically what you sell and sell-through rate. It's always gonna be like that. It's not about economy or anything like that, as you know. Like any good type of product with good sell-through rate will sell fast. And I already kind of also noticed it for a while that it is the truth, guys. So it is what it is. So something that people don't need, I mean, it's gonna take a long time to sell anyway. So you can take it to Whatnot and sell it there. So you big, I know, Chris, you're a big Chiefs fan because you got some kind of flag on your garage door from the inside there. Some kind of Chiefs championship flag, I guess.
That's right. Yeah, I grew up in Kansas. I grew up in Topeka, Kansas. I lived there for the first 30 years of my life, which that's about 60 miles from the stadium or so, maybe 70 miles from the stadium. And man, you know, in my adult years, I was going to 4 to 6 games a year every year when I lived there. Man, I love it, man. And that's when they weren't winning.
That's when they weren't winning, man. I know it took them a long time also until they got Mahomes in there.
Yeah, that brought the consistency for sure, man.
We got Prickly Pear 27 in the house. Welcome. We got last week's guest, great guest, Mike Fartsek Jack, one of my favorite YouTube channels, also in the house. Mike, once again, thanks, man, for joining us last week. It was great live. Mike always comes in to support, guys, and we really appreciate it. Still hope you're all freaking great. Thanks. Mike told me we're not gonna drink any alcohol anymore, so I quit, guys. We got let's see who else came in, because Maya saying I've been selling a lot of my old anime stuff. I sold the custom item for $150, which I wasn't expecting for what it was. Yeah, that's great. Anime stuff sells good. I know that. At least I learned that, guys, from my reselling career, that this kind of stuff sells. Mark is saying it was a startle to me that my granddaughter gave me a great grandson. A bit of a surprise. Mark, it is, yes. Once again, man, congrats to you. Being grandfather is great, man. Eventually, we're all gonna get there, and we'll enjoy that too. I don't know when it will happen, but it's different for everyone. So let's see who else came in, guys. Todd is saying sold 2 Grateful Dead CD sets. Wow, that's, man, my favorite band, by the way, guys. Grateful Dead. I enjoy them, Jerry Garcia, guys. It's one of the best musicians. There's like the bands. What kind of bands you enjoy, Chris, from like back in the day? I know.
Man, I got a pretty wide range, man. Obviously classic rock, Led Zeppelin, Pink Floyd, all that stuff, and then of course the heavier stuff, Metallica, and that genre, Ozzy Osbourne, Black Sabbath, all that stuff. But then I also like country, and I like gangster rap. I mean, I go pretty deep, man. I can't listen to one thing for too long, man. I gotta mix it up,
Man, gangster rap sometimes, man. I don't know. With me and gangster rap, man, I always blast it in my car. When I go,
I grew up with installing audio systems. Man, I grew up installing audio systems in my car, man. So that's where that comes from, having a bass, deep bass, and all that.
Man, that's great. That's actually good knowledge. Actually, I know that some guys who can install the type of systems in the cars and like vehicles, it actually is a good kind of gig. So so that was before you started. What did you do before you became reseller, man? Or you still?
Well, I grew up doing construction and working with my hands for the most part. Always manual labor, and And then in my 30s, I started realizing I didn't really want to work that hard with my hands and body. So I went to school for IT, and I went that direction. My mentality at that time, before I really discovered the potential of reselling, was, if I'm going to do something I don't like, I need to make more money and work less with my body, So went into IT, went to school for a few years, like in my mid 30s, and changed my life up and got into that realm. And it's been a good move for me. I'm just not passionate about it, really, and I'm getting to the age, man, where I started like 49 last week, and the older I get, man, the more I don't want to do stuff that I don't want to do. It's like, man,
Man,
what I want
You're
to do,
still not as old as Ben.
I know.
Man, you cannot complain.
Lucky for me,
Chris, you cannot complain. Ben is watching us.
Oh, that's all right.
Man, Ben is.
I love Ben, man. Ben's awesome.
Don't nobody get their AARP before Ben, okay? He's got to be top, and he's got to show the card before anybody else. So,
guys,
mind your P's and Q's, boy, and you stay in your place.
I'm sure his ears are burning right now.
I'm sure he's sitting lurking.
Ben, are you lurking right now? Ben, come out of the lurking, man. Say hello to us. You know you love us, man. Sorry, Ben. I know, guys, but in reality, Ben is very young. He told me once secretly. He said, "Don't tell anyone." In reality, Ben is only 21, guys. So he just puts like some kind of makeup on and wig, and looks like he is about like 79. But in reality, he's 21-year-old guy. So he doesn't want to be seen on YouTube with his real face, guys. He told me he said, "Roman, I'm sorry, man. Don't tell anyone." Well, I'm sorry, guys. I told everyone. So it's too late. Sorry, Ben. Let's see. My sales have been quiet last 2 weeks on fire. See, there you go. Divan's sales. We love to hear on fire sales. Everyone sells on fire, guys. Finally, eBay is working again, guys. eBay is coming back. eBay said I'll be back. I do more bartering than actual selling, but I do sell some items on Facebook Marketplace. Because Mark, actually, guys, if you watch Mark's lives with Glenn and Joy, he does buy storage units, guys. One of the resellers that complete. I think Mark, let us know in the chat. I think you actually do storage units 100%. That's where you get your inventory. So there you go. Mark does very hard work, guys, because storage units are not easy. I may be Mahomes' baby daddy. See, there you go. Guys, we're not gonna, Chris, we're not gonna talk about Harrison Butker today, man. Unfortunately, we cannot bring that up because Archie.
I don't want no part of that, man. No worries, brother.
Archie told me last week not to bring up Harrison Butker too much because it is what it is, guys. Except Todd told me it's okay to bring Harrison Butker up, but we're not gonna do it because we're gonna lose every audience we're gonna have ever on our live, and everyone's gonna leave us, and Lisa will leave me, and that's it. And I will.
Some of us are too twisted. We're addicted to this crap.
But guys, I can tell you from myself, my own. I know Chris and Lisa and everyone in chat. I'm sorry, but I agree with Harrison Butker. So there you go. It's my.
Tell us how you really feel, Roman.
Guys, I can tell you how I feel. I'm not gonna do it right now because I can only tell you I do agree with Harrison Butker. So there you go.
Oh, Lord help us.
Travis Kelsey, I don't know. I have to kind of disagree, but he is currently dating one of the most beautiful women on earth, guys. So you know how it is, right, Chris? Taylor Swift, man. I don't know. I cannot kind of tell exactly. There are a lot of people who love her, but I know it is what it is. So hopefully Trevor is not listening because he's gonna come over and kick my ass later on, guys. If I'm gonna say something bad about Taylor, so we're not gonna do that, guys. He's gonna fly to Cleveland, guys. He got money to come here, guys. Believe me. Big Bro Auctions, Big Bro, welcome. Appreciate you stopping by, man. We got Lisa again in the house. Where is your eyeliner, Roman? Big Bro, sorry, man. We actually yesterday were in Samantha's live. Samantha Bell Resells, guys. She is going live a lot lately. So shout out to Bell Resells, Samantha. And we met up in that live yesterday with Big Bro and talked about some kind of makeup. And I said I'm not gonna put any makeup on. So sorry, guys. There you go. So Chris, what was your decision on starting reselling altogether? Was it something that you've been doing also while you were in construction a little bit, or you were doing it like on the side?
Well, I mean, I've sold stuff on eBay before, you know, before I really started taking it kind of serious. I'd sold items here, sold car parts off and on, you know. I mean, I knew how to sell on eBay. I just didn't do it more than, you know, a few times a year. But during the pandemic, I was working from home, and I was taking my youngest daughter was home with me a lot, and I would take her for walks during the day. And we keep finding stuff in the alley to sell, man. Like, you know, it started out, I found like a set of Jeep seats in an alley, and they're aftermarket Jeep seats, like still in the plastic. I can't explain it. I'm like, are these stolen or something? Why are they sitting here? You know, turns out the dude go to the front of the house. They have like 4 Jeeps out there. So I guess they just didn't use them, whatever. So picked those up, sold them, listed them on Craigslist. They sold for like $450 in like a week. You know, I'm like, holy crap, you know. And then I found a bunch of Lego in the alley, started listing the Lego, and that's really what kicked it off on eBay. You know, like I had like about, you know, a few $100s in sales within a few weeks of messing around with the Lego. It was like Star Wars Lego and Viking Lego, and you know, that stuff's really sought after. And I knew Lego was worth money, but I didn't really realize how much money, you know. And that's what got the ball rolling, man. Once I started doing that, I started watching YouTube and trying to see, you know, better ways to sell on eBay, be more successful. And then I started seeing all these people selling, you know, boots and all kinds of stuff, and I'm just like, holy crap, you know. So I kept finding stuff in the alley. Like after I saw Rally Roots and flipping junk selling boots, you know. And one of my neighbors was moving out. He was a firefighter, and he started putting all his boots out by the dumpster, all his old used boots, and they were used, but they weren't trash, you know. And like all these high-end names, I don't even remember the names. I hadn't heard of them, but they all were firefighter boots where they had a leather cover on the front, you know, with a double zipper. And man, each one of those were selling for like $40-$50. Boom, boom, boom. And I was like, man, maybe I should go to the thrift store and see what they got at the thrift store, you know. So that's really what got the ball rolling, you know. And then I started going garage sales, and you know, it's got hooked, man. It was like almost like an addiction, you know. Really, just got high on that sale, you know, making money. So then I'm like, all right, I'm gonna list, you know, 1 item a day for the next 30 days, you know. And then it turned into let's list 2 items a day, and then 3, 4, 5, and here we are, man. Like right now, I'm listing. Whenever I sit down and list, I try to list 7 to 10 a day. It's not every day, but you know, it is a lot of, or quite a few days out of the week that I do that.
That's good.
If I have the right inventory, you know. I'm not the type of person to just list anything on my store. I'm pretty picky on my stuff, really, and you know, as time goes by, I get more picky. I just raised my threshold of listing to $20 an item, where you know it used to be like, you know, 10, then 15, now to 20. Trying to wean out the lower dollar items, you know. But
yeah, but that's good, man. That's the most important part. Is if you're gonna put out listings that have good sell-through rate, at least more of those.
I mean, I do focus on a lot of collectibles, a lot of higher end stuff that may not have the sell-through rate to be consistent like I want to be, but I also try to throw in those, you know, those sell-through rate items, right? High sell-through rate.
Right, it happens with me too, man. I like put out a lot of stuff that may not have great sell-through rate at all. In the past, it was even worse. Now, like the problem, Chris, probably with you also. It depends. Like I think with a lot of resellers that do it full time or part time, doesn't matter, is to find consistent inventory that has good sell-through rate. And
Absolutely.
because everyone is knowledgeable, man, it's not like only someone who's watching YouTube channels. There are a bunch of resellers who don't even watch YouTube.
Oh yeah, we all have a computer in our pocket with Google Lens, you know, and that gives somebody in the right direction, at least what it might be worth. You know, if they don't know how to look it up properly, it's like they know it's worth something, right?
Right, and that is already kind of been already around for a while, many years. That's why there is a lot of competition that actually in reality, man, everyone is trying to find items that have great sell-through rate and try to get there faster, try to grab that kind of stuff faster. They don't have regular type of suppliers or regular type of connections where they can get inventory without going anywhere sourcing, you know, like we do. So that's why, like in comparison, sometimes it is kind of, in my opinion, it's difficult to compare someone who has a regular type of connection, who has supplier, who gives them, like, sells them inventory consistently, and then someone like me or you or a bunch of other resellers who have to go out and find those types of things on a consistent basis, like at different sourcing areas, like spots. And that's basically why it's kind of a challenge, and it's becoming more of a challenge for everyone. I think the more time there is, And I know, Chris, that you're from California, right?
Well, that's where I'm at now. Yeah, I'm in Southern California. Not far from LAX airport.
So how far are you in Los Angeles? Like, is it like an hour?
I'm in
drive?
Los Angeles County. Like to downtown LA is like 20 miles.
Oh wow, that's not that
18
far.
miles.
So you're a man. You live in a very congested reseller area.
Well, yeah. Well, you know what I see more than anything is swap meet sellers, man. I mean, really, like that's what I really notice in my area, with especially at garage sales and the thrift stores and stuff, man. And the swap meets, it's the swap meet vendors. That's who I'm competing with. They're the ones that grab all the low dollar hanging fruit, the low dollar, low hanging fruit. They're the ones that grab all that. And then I come in, I ain't gonna fight them for it, man. And some of them are pretty ruthless, It's like,
Man, I know.
I've had a few back and forth, you know what I'm saying? But I just try to have a good time with it, man. That's what I do. And that's another reason, like, if you watch our podcast, you'll see the guys always giving me hell for paying up, which I do, and I do pay up, but I try to make it make sense. Like, I'm gonna make money, but throw some money at it,
Man, it's
but I kind of have to do that because honestly, the swap meet vendors, they are not willing to spend money. That's why I'll come up on stuff at the garage sales, which to me doesn't seem like a bad price, but to them, they're like, oh heck no, we're not paying that. So it seems like that's my biggest competition, honestly.
And it's California altogether. I mean, they do have a lot of those flea markets over there constantly, because it's like always year round, right? You go to do you go to flea markets a lot in your area?
There's a couple that I go to. We have a local high school flea market or swap meet that's pretty small. It's once a month. I go to that. It's like a parking lot sale, and it's just locals to go up there and set up. It's really not your typical swap meet vendor. When I'm talking about swap meet vendors, so they have these big swap meets like in Englewood and Carson and Torrance, all this, right? All my little cities around me. And these swap meets are ginormous, man. I mean, you're talking about 1,000 booths, probably. I don't know how many. Probably 1,000 booths, huge. Like, you're talking about, you go there for a couple hours if you're going there. So I haven't really messed with those. A little overwhelming for me. I go to the biggest swap meet I go to is the Long Beach swap meet, and it's an automotive swap meet, high performance car parts and all that. And I do pretty well out there. I deal in a lot of die-cast toys and stuff like that, and you'll see a lot of that out there. I also deal in car parts, so see that out there also. So it's a good spot for me.
Car parts is interesting, actually. Do you sell a lot of car parts?
When I have them, they sell. Like, I love finding Holley carburetors, man. Holley double pumper carburetors, 4-barrel carburetors. I don't have any for sale right now. They're all gone. I wish I could find some.
Yeah, man, this type of stuff will sell. That actually has good sales rate.
Oh, absolutely.
Car parts, man. Car parts, the problem, I think, I don't know if, Chris, if you've noticed, if you've sold car parts consistently before, the returns on car parts are tricky, because if someone will try to swap out a car part and try to return their old one that doesn't function, that's where you have to make sure.
Oh yeah, like, I'm sure it happens a lot, man. I mean, but you look at eBay Motors, man. That's that's one of their biggest things. I mean, I don't know the numbers, but that's one of their biggest producers is the eBay Motor side. I mean, I know whenever I need a car part, that's the first place I check. If it's too hot, then I go to the pick apart, and try to get it cheaper.
Right. Yeah, that's the thing about them. I mean, I did sell car parts also in the past, and I ran once, like, there were some instances where everyone in the reselling community ran into those types of issues, as like, with people try to do bait and switch. And I had it happen numerous times, because I do sell a lot of electronics and computer parts. And recently I had a return where the buyer did swap out the part, even though it wasn't really expensive computer part. It's a $20 part, but I noticed it because I mark them with a special marker. I have like markers that I mark those parts out, and that you cannot actually take that off, even if you try to rub it with anything. And right, I actually have like stickers. So he did swap it out, and the thing about it is, I think that his issue was that I reached out to him, and he said that he didn't swap anything out, because like I was able to tell right away, because it was not that particular part. And I reached out, but you cannot see the problem is I even reached out to eBay, and eBay it's gonna take you so much time to fucking deal with that type of stuff, and the time it's not even worth it,
I
man.
mean,
So
in that situation,
screw
all
that
you can
shit.
do is, sorry to interrupt you, Robin. Well, all you can do in that situation, from my experience, is they return it. Once you get it, you say, "Oh, there's a problem," and then you give them half their money back because that's the least they'll let you give them, and then that's it, man. You use your seller protection. I mean, it sucks because you lose half of your profit, or half of your money in. But
Right. It was actually, it depends also on the situation of the return, how they open it. In those cases where they open it claiming that something arrived damaged, for example, the funny part is that that buyer opened up a return saying arrived damaged. When I got it back, it wasn't damaged at all, and actually it works. So I said I will just resell it, man. Because
okay.
I tested it. It works. It's similar. It's same part, but has a little bit different part number. It's just similar type of part. So it
Right.
doesn't matter. I've just decided screw that shit. I'm gonna resell it anyway, and it's still
Right.
gonna make money. I mean, whatever. I mean, because you know what happens with computer parts sometimes. What they do, they will try to install something into their computer or laptop, and then they forget because they don't mark anything. So if something is similar, the buyers, I'm talking about the buyers, if something is similar, they just cannot tell the difference which one is their part and which one is the part they got from you as a seller. So
Yeah.
sometimes they will open up a return and they'll return to you the part that is their part, not your part. And in a lot of cases, that part actually works also. So it's been, I mean, happened
That's
to
crazy.
me.
Yeah, those stickers I'll show you. These are the serialized numbers stickers I use on any electronics I sell. I don't know if you've seen those before, Roman.
Yeah, I did.
But if you peel them off, they leave void on them.
Yeah, I
So,
know. I have those. Yeah, I put them on more expensive type of things, like
yeah, I use those for like receivers and stuff like that.
and the VCRs, and not even like cameras. I'll put them on motherboards, video cards. So that kind of stuff is more expensive. I will put them on, and then you can see it right away. But you know, Chris, what actually is funny, even in those situations when I had this happen, when I would put the sticker on, and they will still return you the wrong part. And then a couple times, man, I can tell you that eBay sided with them, with the buyer. So the thing that they actually will kiss buyer's ass anyway. It's difficult to prove that, even if you have a photo, like even if you have a bunch of pictures, and even if you have a video of that particular part, man, it's not gonna be something easy to win. You can appeal it and try to win it. Maybe you'll win it, but maybe you won't. So that's kind of a considered to be business loss. It doesn't happen a lot, happens like once in a while. And I always say,
Right.
like, there are a bunch of sellers who are really big power sellers who sell hundreds of things per day. And they just take it as a business loss, man, because how you gonna be able to catch up? Like Amazon, like they have so many packages coming back from different people every day, and their RMA or like for other reasons. So they just don't look at it this way, man. They just kind of try to sell it again to some kind of wholesaler and just get rid of it, you know. So it's kind of a part of business. So we discussed so much about reselling, Chris. See, that's we're not a reselling life. I mean, we're not a life about reselling, man. I forgot to tell you. we try to stay away. We try to talk about sports, alcohol. We try to talk about like any type of other things, but not reselling, because I'm actually not a reseller, man. So that's guys. By the way, Chris, are you a reseller? Let us know.
Sometimes.
So, guys, as you understand, Chris is a reseller, so that's gonna wrap up. Let's see. Roman has an awesome show with awesome company. Thanks, Woody. Appreciate it. So we missed a lot of comments again, Chris, which is normal for our live. And Lisa has been doing a great job, guys. So we really appreciate you guys showing great support to Lisa, with me being more and more unprofessional every week and every day. So we really appreciate at least Lisa at least keeps it some kind of professional manner on this live.
Oh, wow. Let me get some boots on. But thank
Yeah,
you.
Todd is saying Roman has 15-inch woofer. Man, I don't know, Todd. It's like those types of measurements, man. I don't know about them. But appreciate it, man. I don't know about 15-inch. I was into all of it. See, Mike is here. Dre, Snoop. Yeah, man. Mike, I was also in Eazy with Legendary. Remember him, Chris? Eazy.
Oh yeah, heck yeah.
Yeah, Chris, Easy guys, that's what I'm talking about. Sometimes I'll blast his music. People already forgot about Easy, most likely, but probably not. Lisa is back in the house, guys, saying greetings and salutations. Vintage Vani in the house. Hello, Roman and panel. Ivan, welcome. Appreciate you stopping by. Ben old and asleep. Woody, I don't know, man. We cannot talk about Ben too much. I mean, he's been helping me so much in the community that I cannot say anything bad about the guy. He gave me like 10,000 shout outs. I got almost 100,000 subs from Ben helping me out, man. So I don't know. We cannot call out Ben anymore because, I mean, he's helped so many
Oh, come
and
on.
did so much already that we have to leave the guy alone. Let him sleep, Woody, because he has to get his teenager sleep because he is only 21, so he needs more sleep. Bubbles, there are people out there that still barter. I run into them. Yeah, there you go. Wolfman's Goodies, it's bedtime for us. Exactly. Regina Michelle in the house. Regina, welcome. Hopefully, you had a great time in Las Vegas. I know Regina was in Las Vegas on vacation, so hopefully, you had a great time. We got. Let's see, guys, if we missed anything today. Being unprofessional again. 100% of my stuff comes from storage units. It's a great way to pen for gold. Yeah, that's true. Do you ever do storage units, Chris?
You know, me and a friend of mine, we bought a few years ago, and you know, they were nothing crazy. We took a chance on a couple of them, you know, and we made our money back, and maybe made a couple $100, but it was on the ones that we chose to buy. It was so much work, man. You know, if I do it again, I'm definitely going to choose wisely.
Man, that's a lot
Good
of
luck
work,
with
I can tell you. Mark, if you watch Mark's lives in the morning, and I'll be putting in links a little bit later today for everyone's channel. Mark and Glenn, they actually do storage units, and they find a lot of great stuff. And there are a lot of different resellers who are in the community itself who do YouTube content, who do a lot of storage units, you know. And Derek and Jasmine also do great job at ATL Flippers. They have a good channel with storage unit finds. So,
Yep.
and the thing about it is that storage units are not easy, man. I know that. I've tried it also two times, and if I would do it consistently right now, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do all of it by myself. It's not gonna be possible. I mean, you have to have someone who can help you with that kind of stuff. So with storage units, I know it's a lot of work. You can find, like Mark is saying, you can find really good stuff, but it's not realistically in all storage units. Like maybe 1 out of 10. I think I'll be kind of nice to say that. I mean, it also depends on the facility. It also depends on the management of the facility. All the stuff that you see sometimes on YouTube where there are $1 million finds in storage units, that's most likely staged, in my opinion, because for the content. Because I mean, sometimes possibly people do find, you know, really expensive things in storage units which are worth a lot of money, which happens all the time, most likely to different people who find them. But it's not like in each storage unit, right, Chris? I mean,
Right.
it's not gonna happen like in consecutive. If you buy 10 storage units, it's not gonna be in consecutive 10. And eventually, with experience from buying storage units, you're gonna choose the ones by looking at the pictures at least, and have some kind of experience. You're gonna be getting better at it. So you're gonna find more,
Right.
better stuff the more and more you buy or storage units with experience,
Yeah.
like with everything.
That's major gambling right there, man. Major gambling because you can't see what you're getting.
Experience is everything, guys. So that's actually with anything that you're gonna run into in your life. All types of experience, man. Hopefully, like with Meal, how long you been reselling altogether already, Chris? Like on
Well,
regular
like I've been reselling like consistently for about 3 years now.
3 years, so you're kind of new in a way, but still
Yeah.
already with a lot of experience. Man, I can tell you by joining podcast, man, with Ben, you're gonna gain 10 years of experience right away. Ben can tell you, man, what kind of stuff he finds, man, because he makes $1 million a day. So there you go. The richest. Sorry, we're not gonna pick on Ben anymore, guys.
Oh, that's
Just,
sad.
we cannot, guys, because Ben will fly to Cleveland today, guys. I don't want to go meet him up in a bar somewhere with a bet and stuff like that. So we're not gonna do that, guys. But what type of items, Chris, do you like mostly to find? Like, what do you look for? Are you an everything seller, or you try to specifically state at certain things?
I'm an everything seller for the most part. I specialize in golf clubs and high-end diecast, Lego, sporting equipment overall, really, baseball gloves and bats and stuff like that.
That's
But,
actually
but
good
honestly, if I think I can make a good profit and it seems feasible to be able to pack it up and all that, then yeah, I'm in. If it has to sell through and I can make profit, or I see a potential for profit, I'm usually in.
Do you have
I try not to cut anything out. I don't really look at clothes much, man. Like, I picked up a shirt a couple weeks ago. It was like a vintage Disney shirt, from like 1982 or something. But I don't go through the racks at the thrift stores or anything like that. I honestly, I don't get much enjoyment out of it. And I don't I enjoy selling shoes and jerseys when I make money, like large amounts of money. But those don't seem to happen all that often for me,
Yeah, man.
I definitely don't go through the racks, like a lot of resellers do. I don't go through the racks. I don't know my brand names. I don't mess with clothes. I'm not really set up with a flat lay or anything like that. I know Jaybird just did a video on making a cheap, lightweight, portable flat lay. I thought that was pretty interesting. If anybody hadn't checked that out, he did a pretty good video on that. But yeah, that's pretty much it.
Yeah, that's actually interesting because like the stuff that you mentioned is the stuff that actually has good sales rate anyway, and that's what we're striving sometimes, if it's possible, to find every week, every day. So that's actually one of the things that you look for, and we discussed it before we went live with Chris that there is so much competition in your area, Chris. I think even much more because of Los Angeles being close to you, in California by itself. And I discussed it before in the lives that California right now, in my opinion, being you're doing it full time, right? Right now.
No, I have a full-time job. I'm a systems engineer by day, but yeah, I'm reselling, part-time, which means what, like 25 hours a week, something like that, probably, realistically.
I mean, still not bad. 24 hours a week. That's actually not bad. And also, by the way, you do YouTube and you put out content, and also you do podcasts. So that's actually
yeah. Since I joined the podcast, I got to kind of dial my my video production for my channel back to like every other week because I just kind of like putting too much on my plate and just kind of taking the fun out of it. I really want to do it to have fun, at this point, not make it like feel like a job, at least with the YouTube part for sure.
Yeah, that's actually some of that kind of stuff. If you're trying to have fun, that's what I'm trying to do, is have fun with it, with YouTube. When I put out a video once in a while, it's kind of something that I kind of in my head think it's gonna be interesting for me to watch myself. That's when I will try to put out something like that, which I enjoy to do, and it has to be some kind of funny type of situation or something like that. But it's reselling content. It's kind of already so much of it throughout the years that it's difficult to come up with anything unique right now. And
Right.
even thumbnails, trying to lure in people to watch it and try to kind of be on point and genuine and do the proper job with the thumbnail, not to just lure in people for a hell of it. But if you're putting some kind of fun into the thumbnail even and for people to watch and say in your videos that it is what it is, guys, I'm just trying to do it like as a fun time and video for me, like for you guys also to enjoy. It sometimes works out, man, and hopefully
Right.
people watch it. And
Yeah, the most unexpected thing that I've got out of YouTube that I had it wasn't even on my radar was the community, and the friends that I've made so far. It just blows me away, man. I feel like if nothing else, it was all worth it just to meet these people, and I ain't even met them face to face. I just meeting them through YouTube, whether it's chatting on Instagram or actually getting the phone number and calling, made lots of friends, man. It's pretty amazing.
Chris, I need to man. I will give you my phone number, man, so you can call me nonstop.
I'll call you. Man. We'll be nonstop.
Man, just call me, man, all the time. Text message me. I'll be happy about that.
All right.
Someone will call me, man.
Be careful what you ask for.
Yeah, Archie used to call me all the time, but now he just uses Instagram. He's like, sorry, man, people will think that we're like dating or something. So I'll just.
We're dating. Come
I
on, don't hide
don't
it.
know. We kind of broke
Because
up
it
a
went
little bit
sour.
because Archie said that living in Las Vegas, he cannot. I mean, long distance relationship. He said it's difficult to work out, Chris, for long distance. We tried, man. We tried and still trying, man. I don't know if Archie is listening somewhere out there delivering DoorDash right now. Sorry, Archie. I know Archie is crying right now while driving like that. Roman, I hate you. I hate you. It was a footman running around with DoorDash orders.
No, that's too funny.
All right, let's say hello to more people who came in. We got Team Resell, Mike, and Miss Kat. Guys, welcome. Appreciate you stopping by. We got Pete, Craigslist Hunter in the house. Pete, welcome. Thanks for stopping by, man.
Nice.
We got Maya saying, oh, yeah, Legos can be really valuable. I helped my mom sell a bunch of my brother's Star Wars Lego sets. The collectors are just really difficult buyers sometimes. Yeah, that's true. That's for Legos and people who collect them and resellers. That's kind of a battle where there is a collectible item where I mean, collectors usually pay up, and you can tell right away if they're gonna pay up, then it's a collector. If someone is trying to barter, like me, then it's a reseller. So that's like a big difference in terms of that. But yeah, that happens with Legos, any type of collectible items. It happens.
Retired Star Wars Lego is some of the most valuable Lego.
Yeah, that's actually like I said, Legos actually are hard to find unless you go specifically to garage sales that advertise them, or estate sales that will advertise them also.
I find them at the thrift store all the time, man. It's crazy.
At thrift stores here right now, man, I can tell you the Legos that I don't even go to our regular type of Goodwills rarely nowadays because of how prices jumped. In California, Chris, I'm pretty sure it's even higher. Like, for example, do you go to your regular thrift stores in your area in where you live?
Yeah, I have a local thrift store, a Salvation Army that I go to a lot of times twice a day. And, I know the management, I know everybody in there. And, I mean, sometimes prices are ridiculous, but I find the stuff they miss, man. It's crazy. Every week I find stuff they miss, man. I mean, at least multiple times. I mean, it don't happen all the time, but yeah, I do find their misses, and that's the key. I mean, like you said earlier, man, everybody's hip to this stuff. Everybody's got a computer in their pocket, can look anything up if they want to, especially if they're getting paid to look it up. They're gonna miss stuff. I mean, we all know, like if we had one item and me, you, and Lissa all comped it, we would probably come up with different comp prices.
Man, that's true. Depending, specifically because I usually comp on Amazon also because I do sell on Amazon. And I'm ungated already in many categories on Amazon right now. So the thing about Amazon, for example, like if you go find media, like if I go to the bins, for example, I will comp out a lot of books and media on Amazon first, because on Amazon it goes for more money, and I can just list it on Amazon. It's gonna be double, like a DVD, for example, that will sell on eBay, say like for, I would say, $5 as an example. On Amazon, same DVD, man, it can sell for 40. I mean, that's a big jump right there.
There's fees involved, but when it's that big of a jump, it offsets all that,
It offsets with percentages how much Amazon takes out, which is much higher than eBay. On media, even higher. And also, if you do fulfilled by merchant like me, they take more percentage, because if you send it to them, FBA, then you actually they take out less percentage.
Oh, I thought it was the opposite. Oh no, okay, yeah. Well, actually, that makes sense. Forget what I said.
Maybe, but I'm pretty sure it is, because I dealt that I never actually sent anything to FBA I mean, I didn't do a fulfilled by Amazon. I do a fulfilled by merchant. So like if I will look up media or board games, I usually look them up on Amazon, and I can actually list them on Amazon and sell them fulfilled by me, by merchant, and ship it.
Yeah, I live in an eBay world. I've never listed anything on Amazon yet, or any other platform besides like Craigslist or Marketplace or something like that.
Amazon.
I haven't touched Poshmark or Macari or whatever else is out there. I haven't touched any of it. Right now, my mentality is like less moving parts. Let's focus on this one major part. That's my mentality right now. Not to say I won't cross list ever, but right now I'm not.
Well, I mean, that's a choice, man. The thing about cross-listing platforms, man, like other platforms, I call them cross-listing platforms. I mean, I do sell on Mercari, on Poshmark, and Etsy a little bit. Not Bonanza yet. I was thinking about Bonanza, one of my favorite sites that I don't sell on.
I've never been on it. I don't even know anything about it.
There are two sites that I don't sell on yet, which are my favorite. Is Bonanza, and one of them is Bonanza, and one of them is Whatnot. That I haven't done any sales on there yet. But I can tell you that specifically, like Amazon is like there. It has been mentioned many times before. Amazon buyers are completely different from eBay buyers. Like big difference. And if you're gonna sell something on Amazon, even if you're gonna do fulfilled by merchant, if you sell it as a new condition, sealed, make sure it's sealed. There are no like
Primo, right?
rips, no rips in anything, man, because I ran into this issue where you will sell it and the buyer on Amazon will receive it and then they will open up a return saying there is a rip in the plastic, so they're gonna return it to you because of that. So that's different. That's a big difference between, not all, of course, Amazon buyers are like that, but there is a majority of them like that. So Amazon is very specific, more strict, and it's been discussed many times already that Amazon itself, man, compared to eBay right now, if eBay becomes like Amazon eventually, it's gonna be very complicated to even sell on eBay. You know,
Yeah,
if they're gonna
see what happens.
if they're gonna start gating stuff, if they're gonna start creating issues with their, zeros like Amazon doesn't even allow. With Amazon, it's very simple. They don't even allow you to list things. Like if it's completely like you cannot sell it, you're gated. You're not gonna be able to list it. So that's as
Right.
easy as it is. So hopefully eBay doesn't go into that route, man, because it's gonna be complicated.
Yeah, let's hope not.
Yeah, we got KGB in the house. Mr. Sadie, welcome. KGB sent me here for further instructions. Mr. Sadie is a funny guy. He's always supporting everyone for many years, by the way. It was great experience also in reselling. With my experience in reselling, Mr. Sadie is up there. 100%. Mr. Sadie was a KGB experiment. So there you go, man. Chris, hopefully you don't work for KGB, man, because we are saying so many secrets about reselling. We don't want you to go to KGB and tell about us, man.
I'm not a spy. I'm not a spy.
We're a small reselling community, man. We don't want to get arrested by KGB, man, because everyone will get arrested and Chris will be the only one left with Ben.
I'm sure there's a few sleeper cells amongst us.
Mark is
You'd
saying,
be perfect, Chris.
yeah, Chris, I don't know.
I'm not a mole. I'm not a mole.
Chris,
Well,
sure
don't be a wart either.
Chris, don't be a mole, man. We cannot continue if you're a mole, man. We're gonna shut it off. Don't tell Ben anything, man. We're not gonna talk about him anymore. I know that he works for some kind of Soviet type of KGB
He should be here, man. Why ain't he here?
He's never here.
Ben is probably spinning in his bed right now. He cannot fall asleep. Ben is like turning, like Roman is talking about me. I know this guy. I know him. He's talking about me. I'm gonna go to Cleveland. And then he falls asleep for 5 minutes, wakes up. No, he's still talking.
The garage sale walker, the leg broke off of it. He can't make it out to the garage to watch us.
Ben, sorry, man, but Ben is a funny guy. I mean, look how much stuff he created already on YouTube World, man. He created a podcast, does a lot of videos, created this meetup, 128, I call it, 127, guys. By the way, Chris, are you going to 127 to meet up with Ben?
Oh yeah. I'm co-hosting the event, man. I gotta go now, right?
Oh, you are co-hosting, man. So congratulations, man. That's actually great. And there's gonna be a lot of people coming down.
Yeah, we're co-hosting with 2 old guys, the locker room.
Yeah,
2 old
Caleb
guys.
and Josh. Yes, everyone will be there, guys. Everyone is
coming.
August
2nd, man. August 2nd. Get your tickets. Get your tickets at Eventbrite.
Guys, Mr. Bill is coming too.
Bring Mr. Bill. Hell, we don't care. Bring him. You don't even need a ticket.
Guys, please get your tickets right now. You cannot lose your opportunity to go to 127 yard sale, which happens once a year. So,
Crossville, Tennessee, April 2nd. Go get your tickets.
Guys, Lisa wants to go. If anyone is interested in picking up Lisa to 127 yard sale,
Lisa,
please.
I got a ticket for you.
Size glove box.
I've got a free ticket for you, Lisa.
Oh, I'm sure Ben is thrilled for you to say that.
Well, no, I bought a ticket before I was co-hosting. Now I'm co-hosting, so I got this ticket sitting here. See?
There you go. Chris, thanks for letting Lisa go to 127 yard sale. That's actually very appreciative of you, man. We appreciate
Content.
you.
Yeah,
And
that's
Lisa
what
will
we
be
call it.
recording with GoPro, man. She'll wear GoPro, she said, on her chest. She'll put a magnet inside her body, so GoPro will be attached forever. And
You're gonna teach me how to use the damn thing.
You're not gonna be able to take it off unless you cut it, man, out like with a skin. So that's very, very, very difficult situation, guys. So Lisa, actually gonna be good addition to 127 yard sale. I feel like you're gonna find some very good stuff.
If you put the camera there, let's say you'll have plenty of eye contact with the camera.
There's gonna be a lot of.
Am I lying?
I don't know, man. I'm not sure who's gonna be looking at that particular area. It's possible, of course, but I mean, they're gonna be looking at the actual GoPro, not something else, hopefully. So we're not gonna talk about what everyone is gonna be looking at.
No, the most ridiculous ass thing ever on me, and I'm never sharing a picture. These Borg bras that you put the thing on. Oh, hell no. You gotta see, it's like they're made for a B cup or under.
No chesty for Lisa.
But I could distract everybody from the goodies. There you go. Pay my way, and I'll make sure you get the good stuff. Hey, wait a minute.
Listen, but I'm pretty sure the tactic was already used. I think some resellers already thought about that kind of thing. They kind of already brought that down a little bit, so you're gonna distract your competition. So if you're gonna find something good and expensive at a yard sale at 127, and there's gonna be competition next to you, they're gonna be starting looking at you, and you can actually grab something fast without them.
Been there, done that. Have used the distraction technique.
See, there you go.
I used to seriously. I would distract
tickets you get out of
and use my husband to go dive for things.
So
you know, when that thing was here.
Guys, we're not gonna die for anything because 127 is a very important yard sale, as you know. So Lisa, good luck to you at 127 yard sale. Have a great time.
Yeah, this is news to me. We're shipping me off, or we're putting me in a glove box, and who knows, the podunk pickup truck. There better be some moonshine for Mama.
You know there will be.
Mama needs some moonshine, guys. Some moonshine for Mama, guys. Make sure to bring your moonshine with you.
I think we can handle that, Lisa.
But yeah, guys, Ben told me there's gonna be a lot of alcohol involved. He said,
but I need markers too.
Ben actually said there's gonna be moonshine, whiskey, bourbon, cognac, vodka, everything, guys. So stop by. Ben said that all the drinks will be for him, not anyone else.
Sharpies and moonshine. That sounds dangerous.
Man, I can tell you.
Sounds like content.
We discussed some moonshine last week with Mike, man. I don't know about this moonshine thing going around, man. But moonshine is good if you know how to drink it properly.
Very slow.
Right, guys, don't chug it, because if you chug it, I mean, even with your chest strap with a GoPro, it's not gonna save you. So, LA thrift stores are expensive, says Divan. What are the prices that you see that are expensive in your thrift stores, Chris? That you run?
Typically, like the thrift store I go to right now, the Nikes. Like if you get a decent set of Nikes, they put like $17 on them or something like that. So then the thing is, I usually talk them into taking 25% off of whatever I buy, because they offer 25% off one item. But I mean, I go there so much, I was like, just give me 25% off of everything, man. You know, I'll buy this, and this. If you give me 25% off, and they usually hook me up. But yeah, it's tough, man. You got to be picky out here because you do pay up. It is expensive, and you pay up, so you got to carefully choose items. Otherwise, you're going to lose your ass.
Man, if you're in California, man, with so much competition down there, if you're not gonna be picking proper things, man, you're gonna run out of business very fast.
Absolutely.
I mean, it's tough, man. It's tough nowadays everywhere. I have a feeling, guys. It was mentioned sometimes. It's been mentioned on some channels that there is less competition in reselling. But here in Cleveland, I don't think it is. Maybe what about your area, Chris? Do you feel there is less competition now?
Since what? No, it just keeps getting worse every week, man. Like more people all the time. I mean, the thrift store, I got a routine where, there's a few people that come in there constantly also, but I still find stuff, man.
Chris, your best friend came over to see us. Archie Biscuit bottom house. Guys. Sorry, Archie, it took me about an hour to get to your message. I already mentioned you driving around.
What's up, Archie?
DoorDash, delivering food. Archie, welcome, man. Appreciate you, brother, stopping by. We're not gonna date anymore anyway. She says, "What's up? The only one coming to support Chris is the next podcast member." Actually, Archie said that maybe if I will behave someday, he'll tell me he'll help me out in Cleveland, man, with something. He said he promises he's not gonna deliver food to me or help me with any type of videos, but at least emotional support. He said if you need an emotional support or you need to cry on my shoulder, man, I'm always there for you, brother.
Nice. Archie's awesome, man.
Yeah, Archie is great, man. Archie is one of the best supporters.
Well, damn, we are late. Let's start talking about Holly carburetors.
Man, I know, but Archie, thanks, man. Once again, Archie has so many things to do, man. And actually, Chris, Archie is not that far away from you. He can drive to your place in California if you invite him. He said,
"Yeah, he's only 4 or 5 hours away, right?"
Yeah, I think it's about 4 hours from Vegas to LA. So, and
yeah, we have an agreement that the next person to go to each other's city, we're gonna hit each other up. You know what I'm saying? This ain't happened yet, but it definitely will.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure, man. You're a great guy to meet also. And Archie, I met Archie already. He broke my back. After that, I cannot walk.
I wish I had video. It was one thing to see it.
Sorry, man. I'm recovering, man. I'm still recovering from the fall, man. Cannot recover from it. Chris, what do you say for your YouTube channel? Do you try to stay consistent with schedule and releasing your videos?
Well, kind of, man. I was on the every week kick for quite a few months, probably about 7 or 8 months. And once I joined the podcast, actually, kind of that hindered another, couple hours out of my week. And I had to kind of cut it back, man. So yeah, my schedule right now is I'm trying. Nobody hold me to it, but I'm trying to put out a video every 2 weeks. So I'm working on a video right now. I got footage today. I got some good finds today, man. Unbelievable. So I got some good content. Luckily, at the last sale I went to, man, some crazy finds. So I'll be dropping that hopefully Monday morning. And you tune into that. I got my wife as my quote unquote videographer.
Oh, wow, nice, man.
It's kind of fun, man. With her carrying the camera, I kind of forget all about the camera and I just do my thing. And makes it fun. I don't have to focus on am I getting the footage? I don't have to focus on anything except what I'm doing. So we asked my mother-in-law to come down at 6 a.m. this morning from Orange County, which is about 40 miles from us. And she was like, "What? 6 a.m.?" Like, "Yeah, we need you down here, please." So it's not the easiest thing to find a babysitter at 6 a.m. So,
man, that's not an easy thing to do, man. I know. I can tell you that.
but yeah, we made it happen, though, dude, and I think it was worth it. So hopefully you guys think the same when you see my new video.
Man, yeah, guys, I just put Chris's channel in. If you're just coming in, guys, we got Chris in the house, Eazy Pickenz. So I just put his channel into the chat. So
yeah, no pressure to subscribe, man. Go check out the videos, man. If you like them, then subscribe. If you don't like them, then move on. It's all good.
Guys, if you don't like Chris's video, subscribe to Ben.
Yeah.
Ben needs more subscribers, guys. He told me if someone doesn't want to subscribe to Chris or me, guys, he would like to have more subscribers, guys. So Ben, we kind of try to help you out here, man. Chris, don't let Chris out of the podcast of the locker room, man. We cannot see Chris leave. That's it, man. I'm gonna be very angry and leave bad comments. We got Jackass Retro Matt in the house today, guys. Matt, welcome. Somebody give me a call tomorrow when Roman sees. Thanks, man. Matt, I will stop by tomorrow at your place, man, and talk to Buster in the morning, man. Tomorrow morning, I'll fly in to Washington area, to state of Washington. But thanks for stopping by, man. And Archie I think Lisa already answered it an hour ago, how she was. I'm pretty sure. Archie, thanks, man.
That's how I am.
Archie, actually, here I have to put Archie. I'll put everyone's channels in, guys. And it's actually great, Chris, that your wife does editing. Did she always do
No,
it?
she don't do the editing. No, she just holding the camera.
Oh,
So when I say videographer, I mean like she's just getting the footage. I'm not sure of the actual definition of that word, but that's what I thought it was. She's holding the camera. No, I do the editing and all that stuff.
Man, it's still cool, man. If you have some kind of help like that, where there is a videographer going,
she has a busy schedule. I have a busy schedule, so we don't really get to spend a whole lot of time together. So actually, this whole thing, we've only doing it for a few weeks now, and we're doing it like every other week. And man, we're actually having fun hanging out, and she's getting to see what I'm doing in the morning when I'm gone, and it's good for us too. So it's kind of working out on different avenues,
Especially when you do you both work full time. That's actually very.
Well, actually, right now she's going to school full time for Chinese medicine, and she works part time, 2 jobs. So yeah, she's
that's
she's
cool,
busy too, man. All of us got our hands full. They say it takes a village. It really does. My mom, we got a special situation here where I rent like a whole compound, and my sister and her family live on the back house. My mom lives in a studio in between, and then we got the front house. So it's like a whole little compound. Man, and it takes all of us, man. It's awesome.
Applause to you, man, guys. That's great. That's when you got all the family living. That's great, man. I support that 100,000%, man. If it's possible. Unfortunately, it's not possible for many of us. But
it's good for everybody in this situation.
Cool. It's very cool when it happens, man. That's actually a kind of one of the things that I respect a lot when you have the whole family living at one spot or like close to each other. It's actually very nice,
Yep, something to be said for it for sure.
Nice.
Yeah. Well, Lisa, I don't know about her answer, but she's still getting Chris. Lisa said that if you guys take her to 127 yard sale, she's gonna release like 10 videos in a row.
You just want me gone, Roman, so you can pick my house. I know what's up.
I can come over to Lisa's house while she'll be gone and take the inventory, guys. Finally, because
I think people might notice a U-Haul that big.
I'm gonna bring my truck there, take the whole inventory out, and when Lisa comes back, it's gonna be empty. There's gonna be nothing in there.
You're taking 7 cats too,
and the cat.
I don't think you can sell any of them.
7 cats, Lisa.
Yeah.
Holy shit!
Those are my kids.
We got a lot of cats. Actually, nice. I can tell you, when you actually have so many animals living, it actually shows how the person is. I mean, because you have to take care of them, and I mean, the animals, cannot help themselves. You gotta feed them, wash them, do everything with them, take them to the doctors. Shows a lot of character in people who do that, man. I respect it a lot when people take care of animals, and if they possibly can have like animals at all, or at their place, or if they just have many of them. I mean, and like I said, if there is a lot of them, you have to take care of all of them. I mean, it's not an easy task. How many?
Well, 7 cats or 1 husband. I mean, they cost about the same to feed.
Yeah, some of the husbands probably eat some food. I think that's possible. Maybe a couple of burgers, and like a day, maybe not. 1 pizza slice.
Shit, Ben.
I don't know.
1
Chris,
pizza slice.
Chris,
no, 2 pizzas, and I got 3 slices out of 1. That's how that distribution works.
Yeah, man, I can tell you. When Lisa told me she has 7 cats, I was like, "What the hell is going on? Why is there like so many cats? Where are all of them? You cannot see them all the time." I think Lisa hides them in different closets. They're like they're standing up. Open the door! Open the door!
They're my version of Roombas. They go under things and just pick up all the dust for me.
Okay.
Yeah. How many pets do you have, Chris? Do you have any pets?
I got a fish.
Fish? Fish is not bad either, man.
1 fish and 2 kids. 2 kids. That's enough, man. I told the kids and the wife, man, no dog, no.
Man,
my kids are 7 and 4, so if we get pets, guess who's gonna be taking care of them, man? You already know. So no, we ain't doing that. I don't have time for that.
Yeah, man, no time for that stuff. Sometimes people, man, it's actually.
I like pets, guys. Don't get me wrong. I had a cat for years. I had dogs growing up. I like pets, but nah, not right now. Ain't no time for that.
Yeah, I'm way behind today, guys. I really apologize. Let me say hello to some people who I missed already today. I really apologize, guys. We got Patrick Murphy flying in. We got John and Jenna flipping in Eazy. I'm late. Sorry, guys. Yeah, guys, sorry I haven't been to your live. I was having medical issues again, and continuously having medical problems. Lisa knows about it. We got Christian Anderson. Hi everyone, Christian, welcome. We got Matt Jackas Retro, who said that I'm not reading his comments. Duncan, well, Duncan, I gave you a hammer. So, guys, Duncan is now president of the Unprofessional Reseller Live. He's a managing director, guys. Duncan from Australia. Duncan VR, welcome, man. Appreciate you stopping by.
I asked him if the little blue coat fit, and he didn't say. So
See, Chris, we had such a great conversation with you. Again, my attention turned away, and I only spoke about Ben today. I gave Ben so much attention that Ben is probably sitting on a throne right now with like one of those king things in his hand and like say, I'm the ruler of the YouTube community, and like hitting it on the floor. Sorry, Ben, there's too much attention to Ben today, guys. Ben knows that he's not gonna be talking about me on his on the next. Chris, if Ben gonna talk about me on the next podcast, let him know I love him, man. If he tell him he's the king of the reselling community.
I'm not telling that, man. I'm not puffing that up anymore.
Yeah, man, because he's not gonna like that I talked so much about him, and he's not a king yet. Taking a dinner break, then going back to get some more stuff listed. There you go. Flipping ain't easy, guys. Flipping ain't easy for sure. I can tell you that. Let's see who else came in. Guys, sorry that I'm way behind. 10,000 years. We got Kristen, Roller Squirrel in the house. Kristen, welcome from our Marco Polo. Kristen sometimes actually watches my Marco Polo videos without skipping them. My wife and I love playing board games. Every time I beat her at Connect 4, I connect to the couch. Chad, connecting to the couch sometimes helps, man, by yourself. If your wife doesn't beat you up, man, I don't know. It depends, man. If she beats you up, let us know in the chat, man. We cannot do anything about it. So sorry about it. We got Larry in the house. Larry, way out one. Larry, welcome. Appreciate you stopping by. Keith, I mentioned. Keith actually has great lives, guys. Always mix up the dates when he and Andy go live. I think it's Thursday because I join their live all the time about sports, and I like sports. You, Chris, also like sports, right? What about other sports? Do you like any other sports except football?
Well, football and auto racing. I don't know who considers that a sport, but I do drag racing primarily.
Well, drag racing is kind of interesting, man. Did you ever participate yourself?
Just on the streets, man. Street racing.
Street racing, yeah, that's actually cool. Like Fast and the Furious with Vin Diesel.
Well, I mean, I didn't get that serious, but yeah, back in Kansas, man, we used to run. I got a '68 Firebird we used to take out and run on Friday nights and Saturday nights, and it was fun, man.
Now, back in the day, everything was fun, right, Chris? When we were a little bit younger, I think now, like it's we got a little bit older. A lot of more responsibilities nowadays, and Lisa has to get ready for 127, guys. So we can.
If there's something going on, I think I should kind of maybe know a little bit.
Yeah. So Chris, Lisa is still available. Lisa is still available. It works here. Yeah, she's gonna let me know what she thinks about it later on after the live. She's gonna suspend me from the live. She said,
so you're in Cleveland too, Lisa? Is that right?
No, I'm a little south of him.
Oh, okay.
I'm in Canton, right by the Football Hall of Fame.
Got it.
She actually is in the Hall of Fame area, man. There are a lot of people who come into Football Hall of Fame in Canton.
That's
and
awesome.
It's a great actually place. That Hall of Fame is very famous in the United States. So like there are a lot of inductees, a lot of great players inducted, all Hall of Famers, as you understand. But
it's the end of August, early September, I believe, or beginning of August, and it turns into a madhouse. So
yeah, it actually, but it is what it is. I mean, if you're into football like I am, because I am into football, I mean, you enjoy that. It's like, I mean, there are people coming from other countries to visit that place. So I know it's very popular. And so, guys, I'm putting in some links to YouTube channels in the chat, guys. So if you're not subscribed, I'm pretty sure everyone already been subscribed to everyone many, many times before. And I'm just putting it again and again, guys, and I always do that. So, Chris, what are your hobbies, man? What is your favorite thing to do besides doing sourcing, reselling, shipping, cleaning, what are your hobbies besides doing all that stuff?
That's a good question, man. Because that's pretty much what I've been doing lately. It's like YouTube, freaking watch. If I'm not watching YouTube, I'm making the video, or it's pretty crazy. But I like remote control cars, like RC cars, like Traxxas RC cars, stuff like that. Actually, I just found a few last weekend. So this week I've been playing with those things like all week. But that's one of my passions. I like to play golf. I haven't played golf in quite a while. I need to get back on that as far as mentioning hobbies, but really lately, free time I get, man, I try to spend a little time with the kids, like they're growing up so fast, dude. And like the more I fill up my plate, the faster the days go. And you don't think about it till you look at a video from last year with the kids or something like that. It's like, man, so I really been trying to take advantage of that in the last, however long.
Man, kids are more important, man, in your life. That's actually one of the most important things in the life. When you have kids, man, it's very important to take care of them and watch them grow up, become adults. And it takes it's so fast, man. My son is gonna be 16 in July, and he grew up. I mean, this time flew by so fast, man. And he's already bigger than me, and we play sometimes basketball, and I cannot even, he can block me already, man. Like he's taller than me, so that just shows how time flies, and you look back and look at the pictures, man, and you kind of brings a lot of memories back, like how children were born, how they were little, grew up, man. It's like it is what it is, man.
So
mine were kittens just recently. It's it's big now. They're
that's why you have 7.
Yeah, that's why Lisa has 7 kids. Sarcastic marketing. I've met some great people on YouTube, which is true. Yeah, there are great people on YouTube. Duncan is saying, "Don't worry, Roman. I watch your YouTube videos, so at least one person." Duncan, man, I really appreciate it, man. It's difficult to watch my videos, man. I can tell you, it's like I even turn it off, man. I leave myself negative comments and just remove them and just block myself.
I gotta step away for 2 minutes, brother.
I just block myself from leaving comments on my own videos, man. How bad they are. No problem, man. We're gonna catch up a little bit to you guys. We really apologize once again. Lisa's done an amazing job, guys, catching up without me, which is actually much more difficult for me, guys. I wish we had a Salvation Army, says Divan. And Woody, appreciated, man, for putting in Chris's channel. Lisa is saying something. I don't know what it is.
Hey, nobody ever does.
Sold the Star Wars Lego keychain for $20. 20. And Chad, we really appreciate you, man, for sending us $10 super chat, man. Angie, welcome.
Oh, Chad,
guys, I'm gonna try to catch up to everyone today. I promise. It's gonna take me 10 years, but Chad, appreciated, brother. What is the difference between a bullfrog and a horny toad? One says ribbit, ribbit, and the other one says rabbit, rabbit. It depends, Chad.
Oh my God.
I don't know. It's Chad, horny toad actually. It's not gonna like it that much about rubbing parts. I mean, unless it
somebody had to do it.
Unless it will bring out some kind of explosion of feelings. So we're not gonna discuss or go into it. Sorry, guys. We're gonna lose. We already lost 10 million subscribers today. Got Gino's fines in the house. So, guys, like I said, I'm way behind, and I apologize. We got Angela, perfectly blessed from our Marco Polo group, always supporting me, and all people in our Marco Polo group. We got great Marco Polo. I always say it, guys, every week. Did Roman say Lisa is on a sale in a yard sale? Duncan, you can buy Lisa at a yard sale. Christopher Nutter in the house. Chris, welcome. Lisa has a hot date at the 127 yard sale. Chris, I don't know which kind of date. Chris,
what happened while I was gone now?
we found some people some kind of horny toad that was to rub something onto some. I don't know, man. We read some kind of.
You can't leave, Chris.
We found some kind of horny things. I don't know. We get some kind of weird stuff all the time happening here.
Yes.
And Todd is laughing at us already, saying, "What kind of life is this? It's very professional this time." I'm here. Who am I? Chopped beef. See, there is Woody with the comments and screaming at us. See, there is always some kind of screaming at us going on. No, see, Woody can smell you from here, so I can. Lisa was actually right on point today, Chris. I can tell you. She was actually doing a great job catching up and stuff. So, Chris, how did you decide to go into? Tell us the secret, man. Just since we're doing this live, how did it happen, man, that you made a Reseller Locker Room podcast? What was? How was that decision made? Tell us the truth, man, because we all want to know, and everyone some kind of wondering how this occurred, man. How did it happen from the beginning?
Well, I mean, the short story is Ben called me and asked me to be on the show, and I agreed pretty quick. That's the short answer.
Guys,
but I don't know any details on what went on before that. You know, like what went into making that decision. I wasn't in on that part.
Guess we don't want
to put a bunch of names in a hat, got drunk, dumped it on the ground, and whichever one didn't get thrown up on, that was the winner. It's you, Chris.
Guys, pretty much actually, this is right on point, because I'm pretty sure that everyone is kind of wondering why it happened or when, and nobody knows, guys. The only person that knows is me. And I won't tell anyone. So there you go, guys.
He was sitting in the bathroom. Just let everybody know.
Guys, we have to keep the secrets in like they are, guys. So we cannot announce anything because we respect everyone else, guys, in the community. We cannot go any further than that, because, like I said, you have to be respectful, guys. And guys, before we leave today, we have to take a picture together, because I got this old camera. We're gonna take a photo all together with the chat, and we're gonna make a photo, guys. We're gonna release it someday on a YouTube channel. It's kind of funny, Chris. See, I'm gonna take the photo with this old camera, man, without any film. Just if you wanna contribute, you can send us a film to put on the camera so we can take a picture, guys. Because we have to use this old technology, guys. See, it's even working. See, it's making noises. So, Chris, how was? What is your inspirational type of YouTube channel that you were watching before you decided to go into YouTube yourself? What was the inspiration?
Yeah, I was watching reselling content, you know, and what sold, and different picking videos, and honestly, like I said earlier, the main reason I first did my first video was to show people what I sold, just to like an outlet, because like I was saying, my family and friends, I could tell, were just pretty much over it, hearing about it every day, and like, oh, look at this, look at that, and they're just like, yeah, we get it. So I felt this. I was very passionate about it. I felt the need to show everyone, whether they believed it or not, whatever, didn't care. Put it up there.
And, that's cool, man. Now nobody has any questions, man. They see you putting out content. So does everyone in your family watch your videos, man?
Well, I don't know. Maybe they're not publicly subscribed to me.
See, we put you on the spot there, Chris. Sorry, man.
That's all right. But like I said, man, I don't put pressure on them, because I really do want people to watch my channel that want to watch it. I don't want to have anybody have an obligation to watch me or whatever.
Man,
I already know. I don't put pressure on my family and friends, because I know they're not resellers. And my content really is aimed towards resellers, So, well, up until lately, actually a lot of my friends and family have been coming forward about my picking videos, like saying how much they like them, which that obviously appeals to a larger audience.
But that's okay, man. It takes time, as you know, with YouTube itself. Like, we're all trying to kind of grow the channels and try to put out content as much as there is already. And like I said before many times, there is constantly new content creators come out on YouTube, and I see them in my recommendations. When I open up my YouTube, man, every time I see someone new every week. There is like bunch of new YouTube channels appearing nowadays. It's not like I
see people that have been around that I have never heard of, in my feed. I'm like, oh, I never even seen that. They got how many subs, like, dang. Must have been
man. Some of them have a lot of views, even that you don't see them in in lives, and you don't see them in the community as it is. Like they just do content, and there are many of them. And like you mentioned today, you mentioned Flipping Junk, Vic from Ohio also. he's been doing YouTube for a while, and he was never part of the actual reselling community as we know it here. He
Right.
was just doing his content, and he puts out very good content consistently
He
and
does.
sources, and actually has good videos which show great stuff that he finds here in Ohio. And it shows like our state itself. We got great content creators here and resellers all together with great knowledge, and I mention it all the time. And
Yeah. The other one I can think of in Ohio is like Pro Picker, right? He's in Ohio.
we got Pro Picker Dustin, we got John Cincinnati Picker, we got Mike Shot Juice, we got I forget we got Lisa, we got Kenneth Escape Promo, we got Jimmy Old School Flips, we got
Equa,
there is
Danny.
Equa Danny is here, we got what's his name? Man,
Yeah, that other guy.
I'm already confused with so many to
We've got
remember.
a lot.
You get the idea.
Man, oh Max is here, a fast talking flipper and almost in Ohio. He's kind
Oh,
of
yeah.
in Florida. He's
So,
in
is
Indiana,
he here?
Ohio. So we got we got a large variety of different resellers, content creators in the state. A
Yeah,
lot of
Patrick
great.
Murphy in Cincy too.
Patrick Murphy in the house, flying by. Yes, Patrick is a good, reselling mind, and he claims he does YouTube sometimes, even though he has over 100,000 subs. It's just sometimes secret, man. Nobody needs to know how many subscribers you have. You know, Chris. That's why. See, that's why, Chris, you need to move to Ohio, man. I don't know why you're staying in California, man. Just move here. We're gonna go sourcing together, man. We're gonna have some fun. I mean, you'll enjoy it, man. Believe me.
Well, that would be
That
fun.
accent would blend in just fine
the
in the
main-
lower half of the state.
The
Nobody
main
would
reason
think
I stay out here is for the weather, man. Honestly, I grew up in Kansas for 30 years, and
And by the
I
way,
consider this out here paying the weather tax, man. Like it's
What's
expensive,
wrong
but
with tornadoes? What's wrong with tornadoes?
I'll roll the dice with the earthquakes, you know.
man, we don't have tornadoes here in Cleveland, man. Actually, our Cleveland is located in such an area where we rarely have them. We have tornado warnings or watches, but
Yeah.
they kind of always either go over lake, because Lake Erie kind of protects Cleveland from tornadoes reaching here. This
But
area.
you get the
We-
snow.
we get blasted with snow like in the winter time because of Lake Erie, man. We get lake effect snow, which actually for some reason only touches the area where I live and a little bit south. Like it always dumps like 10,000 feet of snow, man.
You just see from here up on Roman and hear muffled cursing in Cyrillics.
Man, yeah, that's actually gonna be fun time. Let me say hello to Mary McQueen in the house. Mary, welcome. Appreciate you
Mary.
stopping by. Code one. Hi
Hi,
guys,
Mary.
appreciate you stopping by. Here's Angela saying glasses look great. Yeah, thanks, Angie. She already mentioned it in our Marco Polo many times. Because guys from our Marco Polo, I talk to them almost every day. We got
His
shout
secret
out. We have to shout out, Chris. We have to shout out our Marco Polo group again, guys. In our Marco Polo group, we got very great resellers and content creators. We got me, which is a very bad reseller and content creator. Then we got Angela, perfectly blessed. We got Amanda Fireball Flippers. We got Nicola Presto. We got Jake, Yakov Benz. We got Paul Philly Flipper. We got Kristen Ruler Squirrel. We got Ken and Jill now joined us. SSK Provo DOG Delusion of Grandeur.
Wait a
So-
minute. You told me
and-
I couldn't
And
join now.
we got Anastasia. So see you guys. And I think I remember
Ooh, I'm
everyone.
butthurt bad now.
Angie, if I forgot anyone, I'm pretty sure I didn't. But we talk a lot about reselling. I usually don't. I usually talk about some kind of other stuff. They don't even want to watch my Marco Polos because I always talk about some kind of weird crap and nobody want to watch that. But we got great Marco Polo group. So Chris, like I said, if you have a chance, man, to create your own Marco Polo group, do it yourself, man.
Right, I don't even know what you're talking about.
Without Ben. Ben said he will be perfectly fine, man. We got Gino in the house. Gino, welcome. Gino's finds. Hello, Roman and Lisa. Here's Gino, guys.
You know,
We'll put Gino's channel. Gino got another great. We got so many, Chris. We got so many great reselling minds in this community, man, that put out great content, man, which is amazing for everyone to watch and learn. Do you learn anything from watching YouTube videos yourself, Chris?
oh yeah, yeah. You know, I always keep an eye out, you know, like watching the What Souls and, you know, the people I watch. One of the people I watch, like you were talking about earlier, is Flippin' Junk. Wick with Flippin' Junk, man. I'm always watching him, man. He's always showing, you know, just stuff I'm not thinking about that sells and that I probably wouldn't look for unless he was showcasing it, you know, like every third or fourth video he goes through and does like you know, these sell for high dollar, you know, or whatever. And it's usually a surprise of what he's showing. But yeah, to answer your question, I do learn definitely. And when I was first starting, I was learning a lot from YouTube videos, you know, and all the creators doing the What Souls and just sharing information, man. I mean, not one person has to share any of that, you know, and just to have it on tap for free all the time is amazing.
That's true. 100%, man. People who put out their knowledge on YouTube for other people to learn, it takes time and effort, and they edit their videos properly and do everything they can in the best
It also
way.
inspires me to share my stuff too. You know what I mean? Like, I don't have to share anything, but I like sharing. I feel like giving back to, you know, it's like a give and take. It feels like, you know, I don't know.
No, man, it's true, man. That's why you content creator. You know, me too, man. Even though I'm kind of trying to create some kind of weird stuff all the time.
Change it up, man. Nobody wants to do the same thing all the time, right?
People question my ideas, man, about my kind of weird stuff. But I appreciate you guys watching my videos. Whoever watches them, really appreciate it, guys. Someday maybe I'll become more consistent, which is very questionable. Maybe.
Well, I mean, you already have this obligation for this live every week. That's a pretty big
yeah, guys, it's
consistent commitment,
you know. If I'm not gonna be obligated, she will take over, guys, and that's it, guys. And I will retire. I will retire in California next to Chris. And Woody is asking, Roman, how can we make this more unprofessional? Woody, we can make it more unprofessional, man, but we're gonna lose everyone, man. We can talk about some kind of weird stuff, which we can't because there are kids that are watching. I already said so many weird things throughout our lives that I'm hopefully kids don't watch this crap. I mean, because I mean, I
they just participated in it.
Yeah, if I was a kid, Mr. Bill doesn't appreciate me. He's like, why are you talking like that all the time? What are you doing? So, but Chris, what about do you have any stickers that people can purchase? Did you create your own sticker for your channel yet?
I have stickers. I don't have them for sale anywhere.
Not for sale. So,
no,
guys,
but, if you send me your address, I'll send you a sticker.
Thanks, man. I appreciate it. I would love actually to have a sticker because, by the way, before we end today's live, so I don't forget, I got great sticker from Grams and Pops, Corey and Teresa, and along with this 8-ball, as you guys seen it in the beginning. And Corey and Teresa already sent me second one, I think. I have another one like that. And I really appreciate it, guys. And we got very cool stickers from SSK Promo and Jill. Here is Ken versus 10, as Ken does his lives on Wednesdays at 12 p.m. Eastern. He moved it to Wednesday now. Here is Jill Kusherka sticker that I purchased on their Whatnot show, on her birthday Whatnot show. Here is oh no, here's oh no, SSK promo sticker, guys. And Ken's also no headshot. So Ken, no headshot. Here's the Reseller Clickbait podcast. So Chris, make your own. See, Lisa tells me, what do you think about this, Chris? Do you are you gonna make your own stickers, T-shirts, mugs, hats? What does the future looks like for you? What is the idea behind?
Stickers are done.
There you go, guys. Stickers are almost ready. So whenever you want,
I haven't thought about apparel yet. I'm not really there yet. Maybe once I hit 1,000 subs, then I'll start thinking about that.
Yeah, that's actually true. That's actually one of the marketing ideas behind. Everyone should have. I mean, not everyone. Like me, I don't have anything, so that's normal for me.
Yeah, for real. My email address is on my channel. Shoot me your address or a PO box, whatever. I'll shoot you a sticker. Whoever wants one.
Yeah, guys. So, Chris, we really appreciate you, man, once again for doing that. Let me say hello to Joel Juggler in the house. Joel Juggler, welcome. Just stopped in to say hi. We got Harry Hamstone in the house. Harry is a great reselling mind. Another one for many years already, cooking out yesterday in his life. I enjoyed that. I like when Harry goes, does cooking, drinking beer, talking about some kind of stuff, playing guitars. Harry is a great dude. Let's see who else came in who I didn't mention today, guys. I really apologize. Laughing by ass off, Roman, you mean if all the cats are still living, then they're a good person? I guess it's another story. That's true, Maya. The cats, Maya, cats have to live all the time. They are like immortal. So if they're living all the time, I'm always gonna appreciate that, like people. Maya's like thinking, what the hell is he talking about? What is that kind of?
Everybody's always wondering what the hell you're talking about.
Yes, I'm pretty sure everyone is like very confused with our lives nowadays. Like they don't know what the hell I'm talking about and stuff. So, Chris, what is your favorite podcast? Tell us. Tell us the truth, man. What is your favorite podcast to watch in the reseller?
Honestly, dude, and I'm not even BSing, dude. I liked the locker room before I joined it. That was my favorite. And now that I'm on it, that's the first one I watch on Thursday. So, I mean, I'm not even lying. I'm not trying to, BS nobody. Seriously, I do like that one. I just started watching, Leftover podcast after Dan was on our show last week. I thought that was pretty good. I've watched a couple of those since he was on the show. That's pretty much it. I mean, the rest of them I've checked out, and just don't really don't float my boat or whatever.
The boat is flowing, man, floating.
And in one phrase, we know he's Gen X. He didn't have to tell us how old he was.
Guys, we're Generation X people, so we're kind of young. But Ben told us, guys, that it's not that important that you're young. It's important to actually tell everyone how old you are in reality. And since we all respect Ben, guys, he is actually telling us the truth, guys. He's in reality 85. But tells everyone that he is 50. So Ben is probably already. Chris, I'm sorry, man. You're probably gonna hear from Ben a lot.
Where are these guys, man? Where the frick is Alex? I can't see the chat. Is Alex in? Is Shane? Anybody in here?
Bye, guys. We cannot continue.
I'm gonna be talking some trash, boys.
Not even a Shane.
Not even a little support.
Yeah, no, well, it's okay. People have, man, I can tell you, Chris, I really appreciate people who come into our lives to watch this debacle every week. Man, with being like talking about no reselling at all and talking to 8-Ball.
I'm gonna start talking right now.
8-Ball, where is Ben? 8-Ball, where is Shane? 8-Ball, where is Alex? And 8-Ball says, let's see what it says. It says they don't like you anymore. See, there you go. At least 8-Ball answered properly.
I'm talking trash right now, so now watch it. One of them's gonna come in now.
Guys, if you're gonna rewatch this debacle, Shane, Alex, Ben, most likely Ben is not gonna watch that much because I know Ben has better things to do than watch 2 hours of nonsense, man. 2 hours of not talking about reselling. But Chris, what is the link for people to buy the tickets for the 127? You can actually
they're for sale on Eventbrite. If you go to Caleb's channel, Old Paths or Two Old Guys, you'll be able to find the link. I don't know the actual exact link,
let me put the link for you.
Know the tickets are $25, and I know that you can get them on Eventbrite.
Guys, here's Two Old Guys podcast YouTube channel, by the way. If you're not subscribed, subscribe. Caleb and Josh are great guys, and here is let's see if I can find it here in the video about this 127 tickets. So if I find it, guys, I'll put it in the chat in the link. If you're interested, guys, 127 sale starts in August, I think, right, Chris?
Yeah, August 2nd. Sorry.
Yeah, I think it's in August, guys. So if you're interested, guys, you can join this great group of people. Hang out with them. Ben said he's gonna do cookout in his backyard. He said to bring some vodka, but I'm not gonna be able to make it this year. Again, as in any other year, I'm always like not able to make it anywhere, guys, anymore. My wife has 6 cats. I don't have any. See, there you go. Harry say I have a 6-pack of beer. Oh no, wait a minute, 5. Harry, stop drinking, man. We're not a drinking life, man. We cannot keep drinking stuff. Chris, let us know, man, if anyone from the chat today has joined 127 sale.
All right, yeah, I'll keep notes.
Yeah, keep us posted, man, on that. So what do you have upcoming on your channel, Chris? What are the videos that you're thinking about? Are you planning to make another YouTube channel or just want to?
I already have one. I have an Eazy Pickenz channel, and I'm gonna start doing some What Sold slideshows on that channel soon. I think I'm trying to move my Pickenz channel in the direction of picking videos.
Oh, I see.
Easy picking, so that makes sense to me. So kind of cut my teeth on the What Solds, and now I'm starting to get my teeth cut on the picking videos. So it's kind of fun, change it up, but I still kind of miss putting the What Solds out there. So I've had this other channel I created both channels at the same time. I just hadn't put any content on the other one yet, really, except some burnouts and stuff like that from some burnout footage from my muscle cars and stuff. But
yeah, I put the channel in a chat, guys. By the way, Chris, post something in the comments. I'll make you moderator also, because I don't think you have a hammer.
Yeah, I got a wrench, man.
Oh, you do have it?
I'm a OG.
Oh. Yeah, he's got one.
Oh, you do? Okay,
you're one of my first you're one of my first public subs, Roman. Actually,
yeah, I appreciate it, brother. It means a lot. There is a lot of people actually who unsubscribed in recent months, like 100,000 people on sub, but at least you stayed.
No, you were one of my first public subs, man. And when I first started watching your channel, man, you subbed, and that was very encouraging on my end, because I think when you subbed, you were like number 36 or some crazy number like that, man. You came in way early, bro.
Man, I appreciate it. And I saw you first. I think actually on Ben's channel the first time. Maybe I think you were a guest on Ben's live, one of the lives. That's the first time.
Yeah, I was on his live. I think we met before that though.
Yeah, we met before that. Right? I think we were in the chats and we talked to each other. So
yeah, I think we met on one of his other lives, and then but anyway, yeah. Appreciate your support, brother.
Woody say hang on, I gotta go pack another sack lunch. Woody, we're gonna stay around, man. I know you're busy guy. Woody, guys, Woody does so many things, and I watched his video. He cuts grass constantly, does some kind of construction, because he works in construction. I think, Woody, if you're here, let us know. What kind of construction work did you do originally? What was your specialty, Chris?
Oh, me? Well, I started as a laborer, doing carpentry work, and then framing and roofing, and all that back-breaking stuff, man. Siding, concrete work. Concrete work was probably the first things I was doing when I was young, a teenager. The back-breaking work,
Concrete work is not easy, man. I can tell you that. It's like one of those things that takes time and effort. Like with any construction, because I also worked in construction, man. So I know what you're talking about, brother. I mean, construction is not easy, man. It's difficult. It's a very difficult thing to be in.
Growing up, my uncle was a mason, and he did a lot of concrete work and sidewalks and all this stuff. So he did a lot of side jobs. I'd always help him pour slabs and sidewalks and all that. And starting at probably like 12, 13 years old, man, I was huffing those wheelbarrows around.
That's actually shows hard-working person, man. See, that's right away shows character. If you've done it for so many years, man, applause to you, man. That you've been doing construction work, and it's not an easy job. And I actually applaud people who can do stuff with their hands and build stuff.
Paying for it now, man. Shoulders and hips and knees, all that shit, man. It's like I would not be able to sustain doing that. Like my uncle, he was doing that till he was 70, and I just applauded him because my body couldn't hold up that long, man. There ain't no way.
No, man, I know. Mine neither, man. I remember when I used to work in construction for 2.5 years. It's not that much, but the way the work was done, man, if I would continue doing that, I'll probably fall apart already by early 40s. Like I would be done, man. With it.
It's true, man. It's true. Yeah, my nephew, my uncle's son, or actually, yeah, cousin, basically, feels like a nephew because he's a lot younger than me. But yeah, man, his back is wrecked, his knees are wrecked, and he's like, 42 or something, 41.
Man, right now, man. I also went through a lot of sports in high school, man. When I was in high school, I played sports and played sports after, and different sports, soccer, basketball, baseball a little bit, man. It's just wrecked me up already. And then worked in construction, IT, still do IT. There are so many things. And I mean, it takes toll on your body, man. I can tell you that for sure. 100%. So It is what it is. Let me say hello before we leave today to Lake Erie Resale. Welcome. We got Keslin Gemple in the house. Is Kenton been still doing that thing with VIP tickets? I'm not sure. Lisa, do you know about it?
Yeah, I answered her in there.
Okay, so Lisa already answered. We went to Mary saying we went to the Hall of Fame a couple of years ago. Really cool. That's great, Mary. Larry saying hi, Harry, my friend. Congrats on the kids' graduation. Yeah, by the way, Harry, congratulations on a kids' graduation, and also Chris, you also congratulations to you because you told me that you had to go to the graduation also, right? Or birthday. Actually, I think you told me birthday party or something last week, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, birthday party. So I sometimes, you know, things like that come up all the time. Yes, graduation.
Oh yeah. I'm sorry. I was trying to figure out what you're talking about. Yeah. My daughter's birthday was last Saturday, man. So yeah, I know you invited me last Saturday. There was just no way to make that work, you know. And actually, usually on a Memorial Day weekend, I usually go to Arizona to see my godfather. And this year, my daughter's birthday fell on that weekend, so I wasn't able to go. Usually, the 25th is usually like before, Memorial Day. But,
right.
Yeah, that was the deal.
Hey, Roman, can I just, Alex asked me to convey the heartfelt, sad wishes of apologies to Chris that they were all picking out new markers for Ben and refilling, they had missions they were on to, get his vape filled up with the right stuff. He's
Alex, no problem, man. We know that Ben is a needy guy. He needs the markers, new other stuff. He has to have everything ready. He has to have everything ready for the 127 party at his house. So, guys, we understand that Ben needs more time, guys. So Alex, no apologies, man. We understand everything, man. We one of the more our regular type of traits is to understand that Ben is always busy. So we understand that, and we respect you guys for that. Because your podcast is very fun podcast. And my two favorite ones, as I always say, is Reseller Clickbait and Resell Locker Room. And that's two of my favorites. And everything else I watch kind of sporadically. Like I will watch sometimes not. But I try to catch up to certain things. Let me say hello to. If I missed anyone, guys, I really apologize. And we got so many great people coming in to support us all the time. It really means a lot to us. Lisa, you don't need to join Roman swimming group.
You finally have figured out. Somebody explained this to you. Marco Polo was a pool game when we were kids, Roman.
I know, actually, Marco Polo is a game. That's why we play a game every week in our Marco Polo. We're trying to tag each other with different topics. And I can never catch up. It takes me 10 years because my Marco Polos are usually an hour long. So everyone skips them anyway. So that's why it's kind of nice. So before we leave today, let me say hello to Long Story Medium, Bobby. Bobby, welcome. Appreciate you stopping by today. All-nighter. Bobby, we're gonna try to put you into one of our lives finally, eventually, when we decide we can go later. Because Bobby, guys, he is working his ass off every day. And he can only do certain times, like late at night. So, Bobby, I will have to sleep until 10 p.m. so we can actually bring you on our live. Because otherwise, it's not gonna be possible. Archie is saying I was on Anytime Picker sticker. It'll be Roman on the phone with FedEx for 10 hours. I think Roman would be pretty good playing Marco Polo. John, I don't know, man. Andy Someta in the house. Andy, welcome. If only somebody made stickers and marketing material. Andy knows what's up. Andy is good for it. Fireball Flippers, Amanda in the house. Amanda, welcome. I want the flipping and easy sticker. It'll be Jen smacking John. By the way, John, you hit Archie so bad, man, on your whatnot. That Archie said he's never gonna come back do any whatnot with you ever again. He has to be checked for concussion now. Sorry, John, that's it. That was Archie's last appearance, guys, on John and Jenna's whatnot with different burritos and tacos. So, Chris, what do you have coming up on your podcast? Let us spill the beans. Who is coming up as a guest? I know you guys we talked about it. You had Flippy on there recently at Den on Demand last week or this week, and you guys bring on a lot of great guests, and it is
I don't know if anybody that's scheduled right now. I think next week we're gonna do our normal topic show, and
Ain't nothing normal about that show, honey.
Our usual random topic. There you go. Be careful with that normal word.
Guys, it's gonna be random topics again. So please join and watch Resell Locker Room podcast. I'll put the link again. Subscribe to them also. Show them support. Buy Ben some markers, guys, because he's running out of markers. He's gonna tell Alex to send them markers instead, guys. But it is a great time. You guys talk about so many different things all the time. It's a very fun podcast. Hopefully your locker room is always clean, man. I don't know. Ben told me once that about locker room cleanliness. It's very clean locker room, that you guys are great teammates together in the locker room, that you clean each other's lockers. So that actually shows a lot of respect.
Wrong. Ben does keep a clean show, but yeah.
Yeah, and Andy's saying I watched the Craigslist Hunter and Dan episode. I liked it. Yeah, Dan was funny actually. I have to put my regular comments back into locker room because I'm so lazy watching it in the evening that I'm already falling asleep and I forget what the hell I'm watching. So
you ain't left a message since I've been on there, man.
Yeah, man, I need to start putting in comments again. I was
wondering if you're still watching.
No, I watch it, but like I said, it's like partially. And I cannot catch up because I have to do so many things now that like I just when I try to watch podcasts, man, it's like it has to be later, either at night or it has to be sometime when I list. Like when
no pressure, Rowan. No pressure, buddy.
Yeah, guys. So Ben, I apologize. Hold on, guys. Let me take my marker so I can apologize.
And Archie.
Ben, Ben, I apologize, man, for not putting in the comments into locker room, man. I know. It is very important, Ben. It is very important for locker room so I can put comments in, Ben. Because see, that's a black marker, by the way. I don't have any other ones. Hold on. I have a blue one somewhere. No, I don't. Ben, only black one this time. Sorry.
Yeah, they each signify something different. You've got to work out the code.
Mood markers.
They are.
Jill, welcome. Appreciate you stopping by.
You only got to watch like 3 or 4 episodes to figure that one out.
Yeah, we have to figure out.
He's been chill lately, man. He's been chill. No red markers coming out for a week or 2.
Guys, Ben, please make sure you respect all members of the locker room, Ben, because you don't want me to show my marker.
Hey,
what are we talking about here?
We all want to see Romans.
Nobody wants to see that, man. Nobody wants to see any markers on any lives, Ben. So please show some markers to us next time in the next locker room podcast. Jill, by the way, great sticker. It's gonna go into my amazing collection. So it looks exactly like Jill, guys. Look at how well it's made. So, guys, like I said, I got great stickers.
Jill's got a sticker.
Dan on Demand. By the way, here's Dan on Demand. The guest from your podcast. Here's a Reseller Leftovers. All right, guys, we're not gonna keep Chris in here for a long time because Chris has better things to do, believe me. On a Saturday night, spend time with his amazing family. So
it's only 7 p.m. there.
Actually, kids are with the mother-in-law and wife's at work, so you know.
And here's Alex. Let me put
Alex, what's up, buddy?
Alex, what's up, buddy? Alex is a great.
Glad you made it, man.
I tried guilting Shane on Instagram here. He didn't show.
I already talked trash on our text, so you know. They know. They already know.
No, they know for sure. Ben said that he will next time he'll appear on our live and say hello to everyone.
He didn't say that to me.
Yeah, he's just we have to respect it, guys. He's 21 years old. Ben has to go on a date. Guys. He's got better things to do. He has to go on the dates at 21. Spend his good time on Saturday nights in Tennessee with beautiful women all around.
You were saying that with a straight face, Roman. My God, Hollywood.
He cannot spend time watching this crazy life on Saturday nights and just go out, spend time with beautiful women on dates, guys, in bars and restaurants. He is actually doing the right thing. So, Ben, we applaud you. Hopefully, you'll meet the beautiful women there in Tennessee, man, tonight, and have some good time. You know, buy some drinks for them and do your thing, man. Don't show them your marker. When you go on the first date, Ben, do not show any markers to anyone. They're not gonna like that.
That's a new kind of red flag.
Yeah, sell welcome, sales Mercado in the house, sell welcome. Let's see if I caught up. I'm not gonna catch up, but once again, Chris, we're not gonna hold you more, so let's take a picture together, man. Hold on one second.
You got some film in that thing?
Yeah, we got no film in there.
I'll take a screenshot and send it to you.
Guys, let's take a picture all together with the chat. Smile, everyone. Put a smile on Todd, Larry, John, Jenna, Archie.
Everyone
Alex.
smile.
See, there you go, guys. Thanks, guys.
Oh my God, I think
Let's do
he
one
did
more,
take
guys. Let's do it one more, guys. For Archie said he wasn't ready, guys. Let's do it one more for our beautiful pet.
Everybody
and our
pose. Make
supporters.
sure your makeup's
Yeah, there
good.
you go, guys. We got no film in there, but still, it's gonna be great memories. Great memories, guys, from our amazing unprofessional life. Chad is saying my wife is Miss Right, and I just don't know that she was Miss Always Right.
Yeah, you did. Yeah, you
Chad
did.
is an amazing husband. There you go, an example of perfect husband. See, there is Melissa. You have to be happy to have someone like Chad. Believe me. Otherwise, I don't know. Chad would be probably staying outside today in the garage.
Well, Roman, I was saying that the sooner you husbands realize that Miss is always right, the happier you'll all be.
Yeah,
Happy life, happy wife, happy life.
guys, believe me, when wife is happy, you're gonna have some great nights. Believe me. If wife is not
He
happy,
says nights, nights, guys, not
just
dinners.
nights, guys. But you have to show some love too, guys. As guys, some love
Yeah.
during nights and do your thing, guys. So we're not gonna go down that road because we have a lot of kids watching. I'm not gonna have to teach you on that. You
Who
have
are
to
these
learn.
kids?
There are other books, guys, around Kama Sutra and stuff like that. So.
There you go. The Kama Sutra again. What did you
Would
do
you
with
say
that
the Roman
book?
shows are so long it runs my battery down on my phone? Anyway, so I hope I mentioned everyone today, guys. Once again, Chris,
Oh,
I didn't ask all the questions. I kind of had in my head again, which probably would have taken us about 12 hours live, and we would all fall asleep. So we really appreciate you, man, joining us today. It was really fun.
Yeah, it was fun, man. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, we're gonna try to bring you on again, man, in the future. Like I said, we're trying our best to catch up to comments all the time, and it's unfortunately, guys, most likely you're gonna have to agree it's never gonna happen on the slide.
Would you come on the locker room?
Oh man, locker
Honest
room,
answer, damn it.
man, I want to join locker room
After me.
someday. I want to join locker room. Ben said that there is no way because my contract is kind of prohibits me from joining locker room because he said
That contract.
I said to Ben, he said that you're asking too much money. We kind of didn't agree on the contract.
Oh yeah, we're not paying you, man.
Yeah, he said we can only pay you $1. I said let's do $1.25, and he's
Yep.
like, man, I gotta save those 25 cents for 127
I'll
yards.
throw down the quarter.
Man,
it was lost in
Chris.
negotiations, Chris. We already tried. I
Well,
mean,
we're gonna try again, darn it.
we
Yeah,
tried putting the deal that Ben had to have me first, and
Well, we'll just bring both of you on. What the heck?
Man, let's bring
It
Lisa
doesn't
on
work.
there. Ben,
Get both
please
of you guys on there.
Ben, please invite Lisa. Ben, I even have a Google pen. It says Google. Ben, please invite Lisa on a locker room podcast, please, for the love of God, man. I want to
Ben
see
in
Lisa.
lives of
I
Ben's.
want to
They're
see
still
Lisa
out
on
there.
there. Not me, but Lisa is more important. Bring her on a reseller locker room, please, for the love of God. God, please, send Lisa to the locker room podcast, please. I'm asking you.
Yeah,
Amen.
I'll see how he throws me, not even under the bus. He's sold me at a yard sale already today.
Yes, I
He's
am trying.
pimped me out on how
my
many
best.
shows?
But, I'm trying my best here. I know. I actually missed Team Resell, by the way, guys. Subscribe to Mike and Miss Cat
What did
because
I
they
get?
put out great content.
Jesus.
Also, I forgot to put their link in. So here's Team Resell before we leave today.
Man,
And once again, guys, thanks everyone for joining us tonight. And hopefully you guys had fun. Enjoy your rest of your weekend. Mr. Bill said that everyone's sales will go up this upcoming summer. He's pretty sure. See, his button is a little bit. See, there you go. Mr. Bill is Mr. Bill knows that sales are gonna go up for everyone. He told me that sales will improve for everyone. So everyone, be prosperous, guys. Stay healthy. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. And guys, next week, next Saturday, we're not gonna have a live on Saturday, but on Thursday it's gonna be my birthday. So me and Lisa will go live on Thursday, and we'll do just some kind of birthday something.
What time?
And,
Same time?
once
Wasn't
again,
it like
guys,
4 o'clock?
yeah, we're gonna go live from 4 p.m. till 6 p.m. on Thursday, because I have to leave after that and celebrate my birthday. I cannot. I'm looking forward to being 46. It's very important. Like I remember when I was 20, maybe 21, but 46, it is what it is. But I really appreciate you all, guys. Like I said, have a great rest of your weekend and enjoy the summer, guys. Now that at some spots like Cleveland, we have very small amount of summer. So hopefully Lisa will enjoy it. Chris, once again, thank you to you and your family. Keep doing great job. Thank you for being in our community, supporting everyone. Good luck with
Absolutely.
everything.
Thanks for having me on, and thanks for everybody. I realized I got like 7 subs, man. Thank you guys. I really appreciate you.
Yes, and we really appreciate you, man. Have a great night, guys. We'll see you next on Thursday. Lisa,
At 4. And are we done, Roman?
and we're done.
Okay. Hey, everybody, before you go, if you could just caress that little thumb and let people know the madness that they need in their algorithm to screw up their day. And you know what? Y'all come back now. You hear? Take care. Be profitable.
Shout out to Geminis. Take care,
Peace
guys.
out, man. Gemini's rule. Good night.